giving you a view of our private room. How are
You
you
ready now?
doing? We're live, yeah. We've been live for a while. So, but there's a delay. Why is that? Why is there a delay on
Oh,
YouTube? Whoop. I'm going to do a sound check in like 3 seconds. How are you guys? So, it's the midweek update check-in, and let us know how you are. I don't know what else to say. I always put something different. Everyone
good
does something.
morning, guys. Good morning. Hello, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Good morning.
How are you doing, Sarah? We are just getting started, and Norm is up in the messy bedroom. The maid hasn't been up there yet.
Good
Vilma,
morning, Wilma team. Happy. Good morning, everyone.
tell us how you are doing, guys. We just want to know. Every time I do a live stream, some like the second or third hour, someone will come in and go, "Have you heard the news about what's his name?" No, we just want to know how you are doing, guys. So apparently this works, but I didn't go live before she came up, so that I don't know if that would work. Maybe we should start over and see if it works. We'll do that tomorrow.
Good
Or
morning. Good
I don't
morning.
I don't know if it will be tomorrow, but the next live stream. That's what we'll do. I'll set it up to go live with a co-host, and then I'll go live without her, and then I'll see if she can come out. It might work. I don't know if it should work. I guess. I only know how things work by trial and error. That's really what I can't follow instructions. I look at the instructions, especially if I buy something that you have to put together, like a cabinet or something. I'll I'll start putting it together, and then I'll stop and I'll go, wait a minute, I gotta look at the instructions, and then I'll look and I'll go, okay, I did that right, I did that right. So here we are. Oh, okay. But very rarely do I like start to finish go by the instructions. Do not attempt to do not attempt to do this without first reading these instructions. Very important. So now that's what some of them say now at the beginning. I bought a do-it-yourself thing once, and there was no instructions. Boy, was I ticked off. No instructions.
So I can go downstairs now?
Yeah, you're gonna stay live.
Huh?
You're gonna stay live. We got no set. We could do like check out the Rileys. They do like set things like a top 10. They do that, and then at the end of it, they'll just have a chat, and then
Good morning, Bros Davis. Hi, Jay. Wife, good morning. Good morning.
and then
Gucci, good morning. Gucci TV.
occasionally they'll have a panel or something like that. But what is wrong with mine? They didn't like. I didn't do it right. That's bad, terrible. I should have done this right before the show. I'm a bad, I'm a bad host. All right, that's better. No big deal. So thanks everybody. Gucci, what's going on? Gucci TV from. I'm gonna have to find out.
I'm holding with my phone. Ouch.
I'll find out where
Wait
Gucci's from.
lang. I'm going downstairs.
Okay, stay right there on the show.
Yeah.
You can walk with my translator. Detect language. All right. It is Korean. So Gucci from South Korea. Thanks for stopping in. Gucci Gucci. That's if you read both languages, it says Gucci Gucci. All right. Yeah. Gucci Gucci. That's what I'm going to call you. Jay, you need to turn yourself up. I can barely hear you. Bruce, we're on the I get the. That's what I'm going to call you. Jay, you need to turn yourself up. I can barely hear you. Bruce. Yeah, the sound check seems okay. Not sure what you can do unless your own volume is down. If
He
you're
said
on
he
lap,
cannot hear you.
yeah, if you're on
But
laptop without headphones,
mm,
what happens on YouTube is if you're watching a video and you drop the volume on that video, and you use that tab for this live stream, it'll be low volume. So go make sure the YouTube
It's
volume
bad on
is.
YouTube.
It's hard to explain that. Make sure the YouTube volume is loud before you close the window or before you use it again for another video. That could be your issue because it happened to me. I kept so, and I know I get the lapel mic, so my voice is like right here. So, and my sound check sounds okay. So, I hope I can hear your wife good. Oh, that's weird. Norma, keep talking.
Oh, you can hear me. Yeah. But he
Yeah,
cannot hear you.
well, you got a bigger voice than me because I'm not really sure,
Good
but
morning, best
I
and
get the
dessert. Good morning.
mic is only like 2.5 inches away from my mouth. I don't let me keep talking, Norma.
Best and dessert. Good morning.
The mic is only like 2.5 inches. Yeah, it could just be the way you're presenting your voice. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm not speaking as loudly as Norma. That's for sure. I'm subdued.
But I can hear
Anyway.
your voice.
Yeah,
I
you
can
can.
hear
Okay.
your voice.
Okay. So thanks for coming in, Bruce. I'm not sure what else to tell you. My Jewish friend, hey, Beast of Desert, awesome. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I love the Jews. I'm a Christian, but I love the Jews.
Best and
Mix
dessert. Are you both related?
Beast of Dessert. Oh, I said desert.
It's my
It's dessert.
husband.
It's
Best is my
dessert.
husband.
Lee Sung Soon's here. Mix is here. Beast of Dessert is here. I
Yeah,
always
mix. Good morning.
dessert and desert. One has one S and one has two S's. We all get that mixed up sometimes. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. It's so awesome. Thumbs up are like they're like kisses or something like this. Like we love this show. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you. I can
Is it?
hear both of you. Okay.
Yep. 10 thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys.
The Daniel channel. Good morning, Daniel.
Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on the Zionism. I don't isms. I'm kind of afraid of them. Like I said, I don't know everything, especially if there's an event or an incident that's
I'm going
carrying on.
downstairs.
I don't. I gotta step back and wait for that to play out before I know what's going on. But if it doesn't line up with the first truth, then you gotta wonder what the heck is going on. That's what I was trying to say. So don't jump to conclusions, guys. The isms. Um, I I like the Word of God, guys. Actually, I love the Word of God. I'm fascinated with Bible study because it mixes in with politics, and people don't realize that. People, no, I hate politics. I don't like politics. You know, you know, and then I'll ask them a simple question about life, and they won't have the answer.
I just put it in my bedroom. I'll get something.
Desert is like where the camels and hyenas are. Is it desert? I keep that's one of the mix up words, desert and dessert. So if you're in the desert, okay, yeah, I get it. M and J's here, awesome. What are you gonna do, Norma? I didn't really pay attention to what you said. I will always support Israel. In the name of Jesus, I will. So it's got to be in the name of Jesus, the Holy Bible. People think, oh, it's nonsense. We're past the Bible now. No, you never studied the Bible. The Bible is 66 books, and there's no conflictions. If there's a conflict in the Bible, you're misunderstanding something. And it's translated from Hebrew and Greek. You need to know that right away. So the people didn't do things the way they back then, the way they did it. They do it now. So, but the funny thing is, they're all the writers we're all used by the Holy Spirit to give the Word of God. It's all perfect. Um, they're describing today's world. How is that possible? Hello, Brother Sean Williams. Good morning to you too. Awesome. Yeah, not going to discuss methods. It's none of my. It's not really in my control. Um, so it's easy to play the game of okay, I sucker punched you, but now you're not allowed to use weapons of mass destruction. So that's where you're going with, I think, with that. I don't want to blame you for the problem in the Middle East. So one thing about Beast of Desert says, I love the Bible. Now you also have to understand that there are things that we need help understanding too. So you got to realize that. Yesterday was the old birthday. 67 now. No, we had a great day. The fun thing is, I had my camera all charged up for photos,
Good morning, Sean Williams.
but then it turned out that I didn't take any videos. Norma took all the pictures and stuff. So whatever video you see, it's from Norma. Norma, you lost the light. Where are you? Are you moving? She's on the move. I have no idea where she is.
I'm going downstairs.
Oh, don't get too close. It'll feed back. Don't come near me because there'll be feedback. Unless you turn off. I don't want you to turn off your volume because we want you to do the shout outs. Sean Williams is here.
Yeah, good morning, Sean Williams.
Gucci, thanks for hanging out. I'm not sitting on the fence. I'm trying to be honest. Because if I don't have information, I can't comment. And I'm not going to comment on methodology of war. That I'm not going to comment on. This is Korea. Nice to meet you. Hello. Yeah, Gucci's in Korea, South Korea. There's nobody chatting from North Korea. Norma's walking by. Hey, Norma. All right. I think if you sit on the other side of that wall, there'd be no feedback. So, plus the YouTube stream is about 4 seconds delay. That's the other problem. Dajjal, Gog, and Magog. I've heard of them, but I don't know much about it. But I know the first truth. That's what has to count,
I'm
guys.
going to cook.
Now, when you come out from that behind that wall, normal, we get feedback.
Uh-oh.
So don't be
Super,
somewhere
I
where you
can
can
put
see
this.
me. You gotta be wherever you can't see me. That is should be good. I'll tell you if you're not good. She's
It's
gonna
good
make.
now?
That's okay now. So she's gonna make one of those notable breakfasts. That's gonna be in a little while, right?
So I can put this.
Now you can put the camera on the food, or you can put it on yourself. I don't know. Maybe the food. Let's do a food choice. Show the food prep, and that might be interesting, I guess. Admin Pretty Joy, thanks for stepping in. That's so awesome. Team happy, it's awesome. So you might turn your volume down.
Oh,
You're gonna need to turn your
instead
volume
of ano, you can I can hear the
because you're
feedback.
in straight
I
line
can
with
hear the feedback.
the broadcast. So if you just I don't have control of that like YouTube. So or do I? Maybe I do. No, I don't want to remove guests. All right, she's good. I think.
Still?
Yeah, there's still an echo
Oh,
because there's an open space. That's why. So just turn your volume down. Just your physical volume, not your settings. Don't change it to the physical volume. That should. Oh, that's okay. I guess that's okay.
because they have a frame.
Be quiet. Don't talk. Norma, don't talk because it feeds back. The makeup, yeah, Norma's awesome. Norma's unstoppable. Lynn Whistler's here, awesome. There's a little echo because Norma's broadcasting too close to me. I can't kick this cough. Israel's always the victim. Well, you have somebody that's always the aggressor, so that's not going to end well for either one of them. Um, I said yesterday. This was said years ago by somebody I like to follow from Boston, a newsman who was in the Bush and the Reagan administration. Actually, he was a young guy back then, so he's still with us. He says if Palestine drops their weapons, there'll be peace. If Israel drops their weapons, there'll be no more Israel. So that's why we have this conflict, right? Beast of Desert. There's the channel, Gucci TV. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate that. Um, I can't. I don't want to argue tit for tat, especially during war. I have to keep that to a minimum in order to be fair. But Norma, you didn't turn your volume down? Turn the whole volume down, not your microphone, just the volume,
Okay. Oh,
because you're the one feedback. It's not the show.
I have to turn off now.
Just the volume, just the output. Okay, I think that's better. That's good. Okay. Sure where you have that camera, but it's just too close. Oh, she will bring more coffee. When you come back here, you can bring more coffee. Yeah, leave the phone like that. That's good. There's no more echo. Turn the light back on.
Okay.
Turn the light. That's weird light. Oh, she's way back. Okay. We're not going to see you prepare the breakfast. You're going to go watch a movie on Disney. Disney is the enemy. What are you talking about? They're part of the conglomerate of copyright and all that. Um, DEI and the WEF and the New World Order and the Illuminati. My friends in Australia call it the Masons, the Freemasons. It's all the same. The size of the group has changed since the beginning, but it's YouTube is a part of it also. I will say YouTube is a part of it. There's no doubt about that. Google is
It's too close. Can I turn off now?
you gotta turn on. Okay, yeah, all right, turn it off.
Yeah, I have to do.
Because your volume's still on. You have your
Yeah,
volume on. All you need to do is turn down your volume.
it's down.
No, it isn't.
Mute.
I still hear you. I still heard you say that. I heard you on my mic and your mic. That's why it's feeding. Hello. Okay, it's gone. It's gone now. There's no more feedback. All right. This is our first time doing this, so we're trying to get it right. When I'm watching a live stream, I hate it. I hate it when they struggle like that. With, obviously, StreamYard has room for 10, and you never know when there's someone's going to come with problems. Yeah. Oh, get the feedback again. I don't know, Norma. I don't know.
I need to turn off.
All right, kill it.
Yeah, I will turn off. Bye,
Lee
guys. Thank you.
Stone's hanging out. Thanks, Lee.
I have to turn off.
TV still here.
The dog's too
It's
noisy
awesome.
too.
It's gonna watch a movie on Disney. You're gonna watch The Enemy.
Thank you. Bye,
Disney
guys.
T-shirts are like big business here. Bye, Norma. We'll see you. See you when breakfast is ready. You can come
Yeah.
back over here. You can come back, and then we'll show the. Norma's gonna create a meal, and then we're gonna feature it here, right here on close up, as we usually do when she does that. So awesome, Norma. You look great. Pretty normal. There she is, guys. You're in the dark. I don't know where that camera is. Are you? I know. What's he barking at? Remove guest. Okay. All right. We lost her. Little issues with that because she's right there, so she's too close. So that's why we're getting the echo. That's understandable. She's going to do the featured. We're going to feature the meal, and then we'll do a close up for about 15 or 20 seconds or so. We'll do that in a little bit. But she's spending so much time worrying about the echo, she's not moving forward on the food. So she'll get going with that now. Every time I check something, I got to go off camera. So, there's no team of production. There's no production team here. It's just Lauren, director. Awesome. Good to see Lauren. Lauren's here, guys. Say hello to Lauren. Be nice. Um, 18 million people watching. Thanks for stopping by here, guys. Yesterday was the birthday, and we had fun. We went over to Mega Mall, and we had the sushi buffet, all you can eat. We ate for like almost an hour and a half. It was like all we did was, but I mean, we didn't get all our food and eat. We kept getting up to get small amounts of food, so we made it. It was nice. We had sashimi and maki, and Norman had the I forgot the terminology. My mind's still asleep. I still have this cold. It's bad. It's a bad cold. Tempura is the word. Tempura and all kinds. We had started off with a little bit of egg drop soup, and then we had some green tea. We did the Japanese thing. So at Dad's, it's Dad's on level 4. I think it's level 4 in Mega Mall. I think it's on the same level as Viking. Viking, it's down the hall a little bit. So it's all over in the on the fashion segment. It's fashion wings off from Mall B, and then Mall A is now the smallest part of a mall. It used to be Mall B, but now it's Mall A. Did I invite DD? Invite him for what? I noticed he did a couple of shorts. I didn't watch them, but I noticed they were there. What would I invite him to? To come here? No, it was Norma. Norma was the invite. She was here but she was upstairs. It was fine, but then she came down here, and then we got some echo. Then they said, so move, you got to get behind the wall. But she's there preparing food, so she couldn't get behind the wall. So there's a little bit of echo there, and so now she's off. But she still has the link. Norma, you can try the link again. No, when it's over, I want you to try the link again so that we'll know how that works. May the great man Michael Fazio rest in peace. He was a huge character in the. Yeah, I didn't know him until someone told me that he died, and I said I don't know him, so I got the link and went over to see his channel. I didn't really watch very much, but yeah, I mean it's always too bad to hear that. Eventually, you'll hear about me. I don't know when, but it's going to happen to all of us. If you have all your money invested in this healthcare for all, it's only going to help you so much. It's not going to help you from getting burned to death in your bunker in the volcanoes of Maui. They stole the property, and they're building bunkers, and they're going to be the first to go. When you hear about, if you're still here, if you're unlucky enough to still be here, when that happens and the mountains blow up from volcanoes. Volcanoes are going to do most of the people in on Earth. That's how the continents were divided. That's how they're going to be dissolved. It's been written. Cooking by Shaheen. Awesome. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Awesome. You missed Norma. She might come back, but she is going to walk right into the camera here with the showcase meal in a little while. She is preparing a wonderful, Alex Hardy. Norma's preparing a wonderful meal. She was up here a little while ago. I do have that link, though, if you want to come on up. Just let me know in the chat. Let me know. Good eye, Mike. Darkness is here. Awesome. Good to see you, Darkness. Thank you. Good eye. Good eye. Australia. Good eye, Mike's. It's a good question, Mix. Would I like to be repatriated back to the States or buried in the Philippines? That may be up to my children. I'm not sure. I haven't thought about it. Right now, there's no plans for my final wishes. There's no final plan for that. So, um, I turned 67 yesterday. I feel good. Um, I mean, for my age, relatively speaking, I don't know what other people feel like. Years ago, might have been less than 20 years ago, maybe a little more than 10 years ago, my mother said, "You don't want to live to be 100, Jay." I said, "Why, Mom?" She says, "Because I'm in pain every day." My sister says that now, too. She alternates days between ibuprofen and acetaminophen, which is pain relief. It's not a barbiturate, but it's an NSAID. They're both NSAIDs. But they don't have the medicine. What we have here is biogesic. So, but she doesn't do that. She just over the in America, you can just walk into any big market or drugstore and over the counter, you don't need a prescription and buy Advil or Tylenol or the generic versions. And so Americans overdose on pain relief. I have had almost no aspirin since I've got here. No kind of aspirin in 2+ years being here. Let's see, December, January, 2 years and 3 months almost. Now I had a very bad smile. Years ago, I had white teeth, and I had I did that the tray whiteners, and I had a nice smile. But I'm older now, so your jaw moves. My jaw moves a lot. So anyway, I had all my teeth done over, so there's somewhat of a smile now. And she asked me about my some pointed questions about my health, and I told her I don't even take aspirins and vitamins. So, but I have to be careful with my diet. The older you get, the more careful you got to be. So, you don't want too many of those fad diets. Your diet has to be what you like and what you always go for. That's your diet, and then you stick with it. I'm still a young man, baby. Ooh. Alex Hardy wants to sing. You want to sing, Alex? I don't know if he's still here. Yeah, he's still here. I'll give it a go. I need your. So let me see. I gotta go over to. I'm gonna give me a minute, Alex. Tita Ching Vlog, good morning back to you too. You never know. Young people do die, but the remember when they did the daily? It was like all day, every day. The death notices on the death count for the COVID on TV. It didn't matter what channel you had it on. They were all doing it. The death toll today, the total death toll, and today's death toll. 592 people died today. All this. Those were all normal death counts, and nobody talks about that. Do I go to a born again church on Sunday? Yeah, we don't go every Sunday, but we go on most Sundays for about 90. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours because they have a band. They play and sing music, and then they do a one of the preachers will do a long talk on Bible based on verses out of the Bible. So they'll always cross reference verses in the Bible. Cheetah Cheng Vlog, thank you so much. That is a wonderful, wonderful chat, super chat there. Thank you, thank you. Hong Kong money, I appreciate every dollar. It's so awesome. But it's not just you don't just go to church and say I'm saved. You can't. People do that and they're not saved. You've got to be careful with that. You have to love God with all your heart. It's the first commandment. What I do is I study the Word of God on my own 7 days a week. Um, it's all based on verses out of the Bible. You got to do that. Yeah, once in a while, like there was one day a couple of months ago we were there for 5 hours. It was a special day. It was a commemorative day. It was around Thanksgiving time, and that's a long time to sit. And then they had a little meal after that, but we ate our meal in our chairs. I didn't realize how that was going to work. So instead of getting up to go get food at a buffet table, they brought it to us and they just handed out little meals. It was fine. Um, but I just thought I don't want to sit here for 5 hours. That's tough to do. So, but it's also camaraderie or synergy or brotherhood, whatever you want to call it, fellowship. You need a little bit of that. So that you can't complain about that because God says He wants you to do that. And it's better to have fellowship with Christians rather than non-believers. But it's also our duty to tell people about the truth. That's why I keep saying, if you don't know the first truth, or if you reject it, then there's nothing else to say to you. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. If you can't understand that, then there's nothing else I can tell you. The Pixies tour, Little Pink Lightnings is here. Tita Ching, I am so grateful for that. Did I hear about the Pixies tour? So, is that the Pixies? No, I didn't hear about that. I don't hear about all the tour. I'm not sure about what is that music? What kind of music is it? I had two Bibles. One was New International Version, and the other one was the I think it was the New King James Version. That's from 1964. I can't remember. It's in a box somewhere. Um, so, but there's a lot of Bible-based material online, which is good. But you got to have discernment. You've got to know when you're being deceived, guys. That is very important. Jesus said that over and many times. You've got to know when you're being deceived. Right, Bruce Davis, you back? How's the volume? How does it sound? I think it sounds okay. I'll do a sound check now. Yeah, I can hear it. That's usually what I hear when I hear anyone sound. It's not super pushy loud. I don't know if I can turn that up. Yeah, it's not super pushy, but I'm not. I'm not really shouting or anything like that. Pinoy Mike's here. Awesome. I love to see you here, Mike. Thank you so much for stopping by. What's up, Kuya J? Magandang gabi po here in the U.S. Are you still in Florida? And magandang umaga po, Kuya. Still looking handsome. Thanks. Thank you. I need a haircut, so I'm wearing I've had a bad cold, so I don't want to sit in a barber chair for an hour with a cold, because if I sneeze and cough, that won't be good. XKO is here. Awesome. AJ, love you, douche. Thanks. That means best friend where I'm from. Douchebag. Yeah. You got to be good friends to say derogatory things to people. So if you can't say, if you can't make fun of your best friend, then it's not your best friend. Thank you. Nick what says, thank you for coming. Yeah, please click the like button. Now there's a button on the chat. If I'm on laptop, I don't know if it's on. It might be on mobile device too. I'm not sure. I'm looking at mobile device, but I have the live feed, so there's a button there. That's not what I'm talking about. Do I love Joe Byron? What does he do? Who is Joe Byron? What's his claim to fame? There's also a like button at the bottom of the video, or on phone, it's touch the three dots, and then you'll get a drop down, and you'll see the up thumb. Just guys, I appreciate that if you do that. Thank you so much. What's up, Jay? Darian Green's back. Thanks, Darian, for stopping back in. Awesome. What was the Bible written so complicated if God wanted? Okay, I'm going to answer that right now. Why is the Bible so complicated? Because it wasn't written in 2024 English. That's why. So you got to realize a little bit about history, and the Bible is a history and a science book. It's 66 books. You got to know what life was like back in 1200 BC. That's the Old Testament. Genesis was written approximately 12 to 1500 BC, depending on what calendar you're using. And the New Testament is a little more than 2,000 years old in Greek. You got to know what life was like on Earth back then. There were no, how does the Gilligan song go? No bikes, no cars, no lights, no car. I forget how that goes, but there's no motor cars, no lights, no nothing, not a single luxury. They put their head on a rock. Abraham slept his head on a rock. That's how hard they were. If you think you're stronger and tougher and smarter than like Abraham or Isaac or Jacob or Noah or Adam or Enoch or any of those people from the Bible, you're sadly mistaken. The information, we're privileged to receiving quicker information and more of it, but we don't have the wisdom and discernment to know what's right and wrong, what's true and not true about it, or what has one fact in it, and then there's something that makes it a lie after the fact, and they say this is a true fact, and then they give you a bunch of BS, and then they tell you it's true. So you gotta understand how to sort that out, and that's what the internet is doing. The internet is now with AI now. Everyone, if you're under 50, you've never been told the truth. Never. So you got to listen to older people. That's the main reason I love the Philippines is the respect they give anyone that's older than them. Gets respect, and I got to be careful because, and I know I'm older than most people. Um, are you against the Crips? Not necessarily. I'm not necessarily against somebody just because they do something or say something. I don't. I don't take a stand that way. Red and blue, I love them too. Yeah. Um, I got a cup of coffee here. Awesome. Thank you, Norma. That was the beautiful Norma, the lovely Norma. Norma's not perfect, guys. She's not. But if you see a perfectly beautiful woman online, there's probably some filter being used to make her look perfect. I can't stand that. I hate that. Right, Pranay Mike? By the way, Happy New Year. Nothing but blessings to all. Thank you, Mike. Not necessarily against Crips or Bloods. I think it's Crips and the Bloods. They still have a rivalry, right? Not necessarily against that, but I'm 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 for the Word of God in the first truth, in the whole truth of the Bible. Guys, good night. Hey, from Japan. Thanks, Kyo. Awesome. See you later. What time is it? Oh, I can't use my phone. I'm gonna dial up the world clock here. Bear with me, guys. World clock. I have it on my phone real quick, but I don't. Oh, wait a minute. If you're in Japan, it was my birthday. My daughter's because they're 12 hours ahead, so now they're wishing me happy birthday. Okay. Wow, that wasn't very HBD. That's all I got from one of my daughters. HBD. You must be fake jacking. Darren, what are you talking about? Darian, I'm sorry, not Darren. Darian Green. What do you mean? I don't know. Are you on my side or not? Cool, yeah, Brett's here. Did I miss him? Did I miss some chats? I don't see him. I don't see Brett. I have to check the block, the hiddens. I gotta. There's not that many. A lot of them were trolls. In the beginning, we had a lot of trolls because I wasn't dealing with them the right way. I must be fake talking. No, nope. If you can't agree with the first truth, which is Genesis 1:1, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. If you can't understand that, then it's going to be hard to really have an honest conversation with you. You know, Abraham, he had many wives, but in the New Testament, you are only allowed one wife and have to be faithful. Jesus, it was quoted in the New Testament. We all make mistakes. We ask for God's forgiveness, and we tell God that we don't want to sin anymore. Um, Jesus told Mary Magdalene, "Sin no more, and you will be forgiven." So that's part of being saved, guys. Sin no more. What's the topic for tonight, Kuya J? The topic is midweek update. Let us know how you are. I want to know how you guys are doing. That's really what I want to know, or what's been going on. So talk about yourself, and then I'll respond to that. He had many wives? No, he had a concubine that delivered his first son, and she was his wife's slave, which was housekeeper. Slaves, people say, oh, there's slavery in the Bible, so therefore none of it's true. Well, you don't know how life was back then. Back, 1,000 BC or 800 BC or 700 BC. Slaves chose to stay, travel, work, and help take care of things for families. The families had the power. The power was in families. So if you weren't a family, you could choose to help them and stay with them and be their slave. That's how it worked. So you're choosing to be a slave and stay. A slave can run away. They allowed, I think her name was Rebecca. They allowed her to leave after a while, and then she came back. And then there was another problem. Um, from the best of my memory, it was a few years ago that I studied that. But she had their first son, Ishmael, but she was an Arab. She was part of their family. Now, slaves were part of families. And we don't understand that because we're listening to black people. Now, there's a lesson for black people, too, because other blacks have said it. That's how I know. That's how I know what's true. There are black conservatives that are saying it. In Africa, and this was taught in schools, people said there was no black history taught in schools. Yes, there was, because I remember it. The slaves were created by the leaders of Africa itself. They're still doing it. And then the Europeans came down and said, I want one of those, or some of those, because we have work to do, and the slaves could do it. No more hate, please. No, there's no hate here. I'm just giving you facts, guys. So, there's lots of things going on. I can't comment on every little issue that's going on. I can't do that. But there is a first truth, and then a list. There's a matter of truth and untruth, and how do we sort that out? Abraham didn't have trust in God that at the age of one something that Sarah could have another baby. So if a woman has a baby, her first kid at 90, no, at 89 they had Ishmael. I may be off on the number of years, and then at 99 she had Isaac or something, or there was some number of years later she was Rebecca the slave had Abraham's first child, and then Sarah at 99 had her first child, and that was Ishmael. No, not Ishmael. That was Isaac. And then, so that's what happened. So he learned that he needed to be more faithful in God because of that. He didn't. He was worried about, well, maybe God wants me to do this because he said you will have a son that would be the leader of many, and that many nations will be under you. So that's why. So why is it they say you can never take someone's education away? Someone gets a degree, and then they say you can never take that away from him because now he's educated, and now he's an intellectual. So why is it when I'm a manager of a hotel, I have to retrain, I have to go back through training to understand, there's two of them, but you got to be certified to understand by an independent company that you went through the alcohol, alcohol knowledge training and how to deal with customers that are drinking in your establishment, and risks and all that stuff. Why is it that that needs to be done every year, but if you get a degree that can never be taken away from you? There's so many degrees in science that are based on untruths. Not all of them. What's a medical doctor knows? He knows drug interaction on the human body, and he knows how drugs can interact or cause problems if you use two drugs at once. Things like that. So why are we letting these people run our lives? That's what we do. Um, we let medical doctors make all of our decisions. It's crazy. Because if you go to a medical doctor and you ask him for results and help, they're going to give you a prescription, and then they're going to tell you, well, you need to maintain your life. You're going to have to always get refills on this, and then it's maintenance. It's not a cure. I don't know if there are any cures outside of nutrition. They used to sacrifice people a lot. No, it wasn't a lot. Um, there were a couple of instances. The sacrifices were lambs. Their livestock had to be sacrificed. There wasn't a lot of sacrifice with people, although they did it. There was a couple of instances. I don't want to get into that, but like Abraham was tested by God to see if he was going to do what God wants him to do, and he offered up his son, his son never died. He never did the killing, and then he turned up to be a king, not a king, but a great leader. Back in those days, that was like it. It was like being a king. Wait a minute, is that true? Toby Keith died? I want to do a Toby Keith song now. It's funny how we wait till the news of death and then we start singing. I never sang Simply the Best until Tina Turner died. And then I started singing it. And that was just like 6 months ago, right? 6 or 7 months ago. Toby Keith was still a young man. What happened? I don't understand that. He had a number of songs. I was brought up on country music, but I didn't like it. I liked the hit songs, but I wasn't really a fan of any country music artist. But my mother and stepfather were. They were big back in the late '60s and through the mid '70s, or even the late '70s. They were into country music, so I was always around it. But being the young punk I was into rock and roll, Rolling Stones stuff, Led Zeppelin, all that stuff. So died a few hours ago. What happened? He wasn't very old. Was he 60 yet? I know he was either in his 50s or 60s, but I always thought of him as a young man. We might, in that case, we might do after I eat. I want to eat first. They say you should sing "Hungry," but I don't know. Honey, someone just said Toby Keith died. I'm gonna look that up. Toby Keith. Toby Keith dead. see if that's true. It dies at 62. That's not. Now, your first word I thought, that's not fair. Stomach cancer. So, I did not know that. Stomach cancer. What the heck? I never even knew that. It's reported by NBC, the BBC, Yahoo says. People. I don't know why my story would be. My top story would be People magazine. That's the other thing with Google. Google is the people who run Google and own it are in a club that we're not in, guys. I just want to remind you, we're not in their club. They are part of the Illuminati. And it could possibly be, I don't know for sure, and I hate to say things that aren't true, but I think the three companies that are leading this New World Order have invested big dollars in Google. Not, they're not the majority owner, but they're some of the largest investors in those companies, and that's the reason. It's the reason why they do what they're told. Can Keith come up? Oh, 1993, so it's 30 years. It's hard to believe 1993 was 30 years ago. Toby Keith was 62 years old, was married to Trisha Lucas for nearly 40 years. The couple wed in 1984 and became parents of three children, Shelley, Crystal, and Stalin. Or Stalin. Who sang Red Solo Cup? Toby Keith. 2011. We're gonna do Red Solo Cup. I think I want to do that. I gotta change my I gotta reach over and plug something in because I unplugged it. XQ is back. Thanks for coming back. Decided to wake up because I couldn't. I can't read that last chat. Hold on a second. I'm gonna move it. All right. Oh wait, not yet. Toby Keith died. I just heard the news. So, because I couldn't miss your stream for another night, so here I am. If you're in Tokyo, it's only 11:30 in the morning. Tokyo is 1 hour ahead of the Philippines. So here's the omelet, guys. Let's move the cam down a little bit so we can get a good look at that. It's a broccoli, tomato, and cheese omelet. There's like 3 or 4 eggs in there at least. And we got orange slices. It's going to be awesome. So there it is, guys. There's a beautiful breakfast right there. It's a beautiful thing. So we're gonna do a Toby Keith normal. In honor of Toby Keith, we're gonna do Red Solo Cup. And I got my red on too. I hate that song. I hate that song. I'm gonna stand up for a second. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna stand up. I just got super nervous. Why is that? Probably because I'm drinking too much coffee, but that's okay. I can handle it. It'll be another couple of minutes because that second computer's got to start up. And then we're going to run through an ad and all that good stuff. It's not booted up yet. I got a picture, but it's not completely booted. What's going on? All right. All right, here we go. No, I've only done this. Thanks, XDO. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes I like to whistle, especially if I'm nervous. Or if I need to psych myself up to sing a great song. Big blooded, love your grip. Awesome. Awesome. I'm trying to discern whether something is Japanese, Korean, or Chinese, some form of Chinese, or I can pretty much tell Thailand. Now I can't read it, but I can just by looking at the form of the letters, I can kind of tell. And stuff. Japanese has some simpler markings, so if I see that, I know that's Japanese. Happy birthday! Thank you so much. I didn't really put that up on text, but I did mention that yesterday was my 67th birthday. It's an older computer, so it's got to boot up. It's a good one though, because it's got super huge hard drive. I love that. 1 terabyte. It's empty too. It's like 9 something free. I'm white, guys. I am a Caucasian, married to a Filipino, and my computer now is kind of like stuck. What's going on here? Let me get rid of that. I gotta let it start up. I thought it was on sleep, but I guess it's kind of shut down. Happy New Year. It's February now. I don't, kind of weird saying Happy New Year, but where the heck did 5 or 6 weeks go? It seems like yesterday was Christmas. What the heck is that? I must have accidentally clicked that. Okay, so let's get back in there. We'll be there in a second. Belated happy birthday. Thank you. It's still the 6th over there, so there's like 36 hours of actual birthday. Uh, that's an ad on that. So yeah, it's running. Okay, so let's get over there. If anyone reminds me, I'll sing that one later. Like a rock. Solo cup is the best receptacle. Barbecue still gets spares and festivals. And you sure do not have a pair of testicles if you prefer some drinking glass. A red solo cup is cheap and disposable. And unlike my home, they are not foreclosable. Where the I can kiss my ass. Red solo cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Now I really love how you easy to stack, but I really hate how you easy to crack. Cause when beer runs down in front of my back, well that's my friends, it's quite yucky. But I have to admit the ladies get smitten. And mine at house sharply my first name's written. All on you with a sharpie when I got to hit on them. Tell me, get lucky. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. This is not my best song, guys. I'm trying to sing a song I don't know. I know the Black's Money. Yeah. No, I can sing. It's not hip hop rap, but songs by black artists I can sing better than that. So I am singing a song I'm not that good at. And I have I don't know how to describe my voice. It's that song's too fast to keep up. I wasn't keeping up with that. And happy month, Blacks. Yeah, I don't do those months celebrate. That's all. That's also from the Illuminati too. And you're not in the club. Don't tell me that you're going to vote left because you're not in the club. Like Bill Maher, I always knew something was wrong with him, and he started to speak truth, and everyone's like, "Yeah, he's finally speaking the truth." And then he turns around and goes, "Yeah, I know all the results, and I'm voting for Biden." Why? Because you want this shit. You're a millionaire. You know. Anyone that's been on TV for 30 years and still has a show is a millionaire. He doesn't care. He lives in California. Nothing bothers him because this is a whack job. I know black guys that can't sing. They won't. They won't even try it. But that is this red solo cup. I don't. I don't. I hardly ever. I've only done that twice, so I don't really know how to sing it. It's hard. Dave's here. DH Trains is here. Awesome. Thanks for seeing. Thanks for stopping by. Do I enjoy pizza or taco more? I like tacos, but it's hard to answer that because everyone loves pizza. Pizza's everywhere, so hard to say I don't. I can't say I don't like pizza, and I eat it more, even though I like tacos. But I guess when you eat like 2 or 3 tacos, you still want something. When you eat 2 or 3 pizzas, you don't want anything else that you're full because it's bread. So it's a different type of food. Pizza and tacos, it's different food. Pizza is bread. I don't owe anybody any money because a black man didn't sing Red Solo Cup. It's Toby Keith, and that was in memory or in honor of Toby Keith. And I knew I couldn't sing that song. I just tried to do it. So there are songs I can sing better than that. I'll give it a shot. And it is. I think this is a song. Not that one. I'm gonna save that. Maybe I'll try to. What's going on here? That has. I'm frozen. Why am I frozen? I'm frozen for all of it. That karaoke version has 166,000 views, but only 300 thumbs up. All right. Let's save that there. Let's go to. I'm looking for a song. What did I say I was going to sing? It's not here. Did they clear it out? Did they clear it out? Honey, where's that song I sing so well? No. By Credence. Have you? It's not here. I'll type it in. Didn't I just say it? All right. I'm going to try this one. There's an ad to get rid of. wasn't there. I liked it, but it wasn't there. It must be in the other karaoke. I gave it a break. That's what I did. All right, so we'll sing this one. No microphone, just the lapel. Someone tell me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time, and it's over, so I say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday and days before, sun is cold, rain is hard. I know, been that way for all my life. Till forever on it goes, the circle fast and slow. I know, been that way. I wonder, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yeah, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Still coughing. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get rid of that cough. Oh no. So Kiro doesn't like my singing. I don't. I have a voice I need to work with, but obviously didn't know that song very well. Dave DH Trains, thanks. Reparations. We're not making reparations. No, there's talk about making reparations to Black African Americans. I don't owe anybody any money. Why are they taking tax off? They already give money to like half the country. It's unbelievable. Norm is here. It's like when you put food out, I don't want to let it get cold because then it's not as good. I'm dropping pieces of egg. I need a spoon. I'm spilling egg. Actually, I just want to bring her over here so you can see her. Little men like to look. They like to, you get a 23-year-old chick that says who wants sex is going to be 50 million viewers. But if she just says good morning, not so much. Who wants sex? I'm getting tired of that. Who wants sex? I'm here. One girl sitting in a car, and then she's got a skirt on. She takes her panties off and shows you her panties, and then that's the end of it. But you don't see any body. YouTube's allowing that now. It's against terms of service, but they allow it anyway. Good morning, everyone. It's kind of scary. So I get this big breakfast here. I got to figure out what to do with all those clips. I haven't really been showing them normal. I haven't been showing for the last 4 or 5. I haven't shown them. So see if you can use that link to come back. I want to see if that works. I know, but just see if it works. That way, no, see if it works again, and then you can say, just come on to say bye to everybody. There's 16 million people waiting for you to say bye. I guess one of them is you. You're one of them. So there's 15 other people. 20 now. Awesome. Norma's going to try to come back up. She doesn't, Norma doesn't do what I tell her to do. She's an independent woman. Francia Dominico. Sorry, Jay, I had to put my hamster down, but it's okay. We've got dinner tonight. Don't eat hamsters. It's no good for you. They're just rodents. Plus, they're not big enough. There's very little meat on it. It's like eating the neck of a chicken. Chicken necks and chicken feet. In the Philippines, it's popular because we go into the areas where, cheap housing and stuff like that. Because we have relatives too. Thank you, Theo. We have people that live in this small, crowded, don't have much electricity or anything, and then we eat and drink with them, do karaoke, stuff like that. I have no issue with that. It's fun. It's fun to live like a Filipino. But when we go to the mall, there's nothing but huge vehicles in the garage and the parking lot. There's like 5 levels of parking. It's unbelievable. All big SUV vehicles. So there are rich working people in the Philippines. But there's millions of poor people. There's Bakersfield right there. Awesome. Brett Glasso, good to see you, Brett. Brett's hanging on in the BG, I think, because he's right on top of it. Thanks for hanging out. Sandy Moonstone, so thanks for stopping in. Darian, what am I going to do? I don't know. I'm not really a rapper. I've did a couple of. I have rapped their like classic hit songs. It's like Rapper's Delight. It's very long. I've done that a few times. The Will Smith number, Summertime, but not too many. It's hard to keep up with them with rap. It's not easy. So should I do that? Should I do Summertime? That's over 30 years old now. That's like 34 years old, that song. 33, 34. What does that mean? Well, not the black, the urban rap music. I'm not really big on that. I was actually in the urban record poll, but my audience wasn't. They weren't really into it. So because I was playing in hotel bars, so that was back in the '90s. So obviously, Rapper's Delight was the big one. More people borrowed from that than any other song in the history of music. All music. Hip hop, a hippity hop. That one. So there's no other meaning to it. I hate hidden meanings that do. People that say things that mean something else. I don't really like that. It's not nice. Rap for us. I might do. It's hard to do that one. So choose, guys, if you want me to sing "Rapper's Delight" or "Summertime" by Summertime by Will Smith or Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang. My son got laid off of Riggs. Now he's going to EMT training to Arizona. I ordered him EMT boots today. Did he have a choice? It's nice to have choices in your work. I'm guessing you don't support him. I'm missing something, Darian, in the what you're talking about. I'm missing. Austin Muncie's here. Awesome. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. You got to spell it out because I don't know. I was listening to I forgot his name. He played God in the movie. I think it was Oh God was the name of the movie. But he says, not in the movie, but he says in an interview, someone said, "Do you celebrate Black History Month?" He said, "No, I don't like it. You don't have White History Month. Why should there be a Black History Month?" And I thought, yeah, why should there be 1 month? Why shouldn't it be 365? What that does, what that does, is it separates people. Why should we be doing that? We should be coming together. You're not in the club on the left. You're not in that club, so you should stop voting left. They're going to destroy your life. They want artificial intelligence. They want digital currency. They're gonna take everything over, and it's the beastly central banks, um, BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street, and the WEF. They're they're telling us what's good for us. King Charles isn't black. What are you talking about? No. I'm skipping. Sorry. I love vitamin D. Get back on topic. How we hate? Who do we hate? King Charles gets stomach cancer. Toby Keith just died of stomach cancer. I think within the day or the last day or two. King Charles of England, right? He's got. He is the Antichrist. He is part of the Illuminati. He is everything that Revelation says is going to happen. It's King Charles. His coat of arms fits the description in Revelation. Why is that? Mick, died for you to be in stream today. Yeah. Gary McCallum's here. Awesome. Hey, Gary. Connect to follow my daily live streaming. Free bananas waiting for all. Yeah, I don't know. There's the doorbell. Let's see what that is. I'll tell you who cares about King Charles. Are you ready? He is the real problem. King Charles is he's one of the people behind all these problems that's being caused right now on Earth. He's part of it. He's part of the problem. So you better start thinking about that. People say that to me all the time. I made it was like a philosophical quote, and there was a friend of my daughter's was in the house, and she said, "Are you getting political?" And she was a dumb left winger, and they said that for a reason. It's like, no, that wasn't necessarily political. If I'm not talking politics, then I'm not saying anything. Anything I say is politics, but if I don't say anything, then I don't have any opinions. That's okay, Darian. You're not offending me. But I just want to say there's no good reason to divide people. There's an old saying, divide and conquer. That's what they're doing. The Illuminati is doing this. And the television, NBC started in 1949. That's how long they've been lying to us. When I was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, I got good grades, but I couldn't understand these conspiracies. And you always hear, and then television would say, "Oh, it's just a conspiracy theory. Don't even think about that." And they would always do that. No, I don't enjoy Vladimir Putin, but why are they punishing Tucker Carlson for interviewing him? That's un-American. I don't think Russia's not the problem. The problem is China. I said that over a year or two ago, and people thought, "Oh, what are you talking about, China?" And they didn't know what they were talking about. They had no idea. Russia's not the problem. Can I feel that? That was supposed to come like in a week. It came in one day. I think it's coffee.
You done?
Yeah, it's coffee.
Done?
Yeah, it's more because I'm gonna run out in a few days. We get our espresso delivered because I can't find it in the supermarkets, so it's a good price. Perhaps Joseph Stalin. Well, the more you know, the more you know how to have an opinion. So that's what I'm talking about. George Washington, Joseph Stalin was a problem, but he wasn't an equal problem to Hitler. So they lived in the same day. At the end of World War II, the Russians and the Americans both wanted to stay out of it, but they were both in it. So you can't stay out of something that you're in. They didn't. They didn't want to. They didn't want to get dirty. It wasn't their war. It was Germany's. Germany was trying to take over the world. If they had today's technology, it would be a different story. What I think, what I think today is the WEF is actually a similar thing, but they're not doing everything the same. They know if they come up with guns and missiles, that will be the end of it. They know how that ended, but now they own everything, and they own the banks. That's how they're going to cause trouble. They're going to give us what we want for a very short period of time, and then we're going to let us. They're going to let us do ourselves in. That's what they want. We'll let them kill themselves or die young. What's the difference? So, and then, divide and conquer. Wear a mask and stay 6 feet apart. Oh, and there's no travel. So I did. I'm not bragging, but I was. It took a year, but I finally got the visa to travel during the ban. I had to get married to Norma, but I said, well, in order to marry Norma, I have to be here. How do I do that? And we found a way. Because the Filipino consulate said that they agreed to it, that we could get apostille to say we were married online, and that's good enough for you to come in here. And then on our anniversary, we got married again. That's fine, Darian. Some of my best friends are black. It's hard to, when you're married, you don't have a best friend. That would be the wife, and that's a good thing, because when you, like, there's somebody that I message him all the time, He is black, but it's for some reason he's like reaching out to me, and I don't. That's fine. I enjoy that. That's good. But I sold my Lexus in cash to a black man, but he wasn't African American. He was from Trinidad, and he's a good man. So, his son was a football player in Somerville, Massachusetts. I So I sold it to him for half price. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. So there's good people of all colors, guys. But you got to be careful. You can't talk about everything all at once with everybody. You need to get to know each other. I said he wasn't African American, but not everybody is a crook. There's a good. I saw him on the news. I don't watch the news. This was a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I don't watch American news anymore, but I get news about America coming from America in different ways. So nobody loves everybody. Now you can have brotherly love for everybody in a way. It's like, okay, you're a human being. I love you for that. There's different kinds of love. Like you can't. I hate when I see someone saying love is love. That stop doing that. Love is not love. There's 4 different kinds of love, and if you are using sex to start a love affair, you're a sociopath, and that will not end well. I said that for a year about somebody, and he dug his own grave, and he wouldn't listen to me. Would not listen to me. I love all blacks. Blacks don't love all blacks, so why would you do that? I used to say to the black people I worked with, the people that would talk to me, I would say, especially the black women, middle aged, we both have children, and I would say, white people don't all get along. We're not like having meetings in secret going, let's do something to fuck over black people. That was never a conversation. That doesn't exist. Now, if it does, then I don't want to talk to you. Michael Sakamos is here. Awesome. Good to see you, Mike. Do you know any fleshlights, Jaybird? No, I don't. I don't know any fleshlights. Say the N word. No, because I don't want any. I don't want that controversy right now. So here in the Philippines, they say it. They'll say, "Oh, your friend's a Negro," and we're like, "Yeah." They don't refer to themselves as that, anymore. But that's what the old news they've heard. So that's what they say. They don't say the N word as we don't like. They don't know what that is. But if they're into hip hop, they'll hear it. There's a little bit of hip hop here. Um, if it's a real hit, it'll get through here. So, um, but they also have Filipino music too. So it's not the exact same thing. It's not all rap all the time here, but the Filipinos love music. They love karaoke. And this is where karaoke was created. And then the Japanese actually named it karaoke and then they created the system that would play the music, and then they took the next step with it. See, I don't need a pass. The pass is given to me by YouTube, and they don't like anything. They they keep unsubscribing. Now listen to this, Darian. YouTube keeps. Now I'm saying more than 5 times have unsubscribed me to Lou Valentino. Lou has. We don't know how many subscribers he has because he said I keep losing subscribers, and I think YouTube's taking them away. And I checked and I went, I'm subscribed to him, so I checked and I was unsubscribed, so I subscribed again. And then a few days later, I saw a video that was like days old, but I hadn't watched it yet. So they still suggested that I watch the video, and I went in, I clicked on it, and I checked, and I wasn't subscribed to him. And they did it like 4 times. And then I said, you know what? Maybe this is why I don't get notifications about some of the bigger channels because they make the best videos. And I'm not talking about Mr. Beast. I'm talking about psychologists and philosophers and things like that, and alternative news. So news that's made by news people, but they're not affiliated with television news like Tucker Carlson and Redacted, um, people like that, Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, those types of people. Um, there's a few others. But black conservatives, there's a few of them. There's like 5 of them that I'm connected to because I like what they say, and it's totally sensible. And they were all once total Democrats, and they're not anymore. And all of them I checked, I was unsubscribed to after I knew I subscribed to them. Because I don't forget those things. If you have 1 million followers, I don't forget you. Because there's a reason I subscribed to somebody with 1 million. It's not sub for sub. They're not subscribing to me. And I don't expect them to, but I'm still going to follow and support them. So Lou Valentino's one. He's black. He's Latino, but he looks black. And there's some of them have tricky names. So there's the Officer Tatum. He's another one. Um, there's the Black Conservative something. I forgot exactly how his name goes, but he's Black Conservative. And there's another word in there, but I forgot what it is. And so be careful when you look at somebody and say, "Oh, you don't like black people." That ain't true. There's Candace Owens also, and there's also Larry Elder, who ran in the runoff election for governor of California when they recalled Gavin Newsom, and he lost again, and he was in the first election, and he lost again. And you have South Central LA who will all vote black. They'll vote for the black candidate, and he still couldn't win California. So, and Larry Elder is a brilliant man. Anyone that argues against him is using something that is either untrue or unsensible, which means it's untrue. So be careful. Yes, that's why I'm live. I'm rambling now. We're at the 92-minute mark. So in the beginning, it's like, "Hey guys, it's me and Norma. Norma's here. Let's shout out." We do shout outs for a while, and then we start reading chats, and then we're reading chats the whole time. Norma's here now. Norma's in the chat. Try singing a rap song. Yep, I'm gonna do "Summertime" in a few minutes, guys. I won't unsub to you. All hate from Japan. Okay, I'm getting used to that. I feel like I'm talking to a black wall here. Give me attention now, Jay. I can only give you so much attention, Kill, because it is what it is. Biden's laptop matters. There's so many lies that got him into office and trickery. So it needs to stop. What are they going to do now? The Illuminati is behind this. Now, we don't accuse them of everything because they're a group and they're a conglomerate. All the copyright, music keeps getting bought by bigger and bigger conglomerates. Like I'll sing a song like a year and a half, like 18 months ago, 19 months ago, we did a live stream. And then an hour in, or maybe an hour and a half in, after all the busyness slows down, we start singing. If anyone watches those live streams on repeat, like a few days later, they're not going to watch the whole thing and see the songs being sung. So what they do now is they press a button to demonetize those live streams if someone buys the rights, because the rights to music copyrights are always being bought and sold. So every time that happens, it's a bigger conglomerate. That's what we're talking about, the power and control conglomerate of, the Illuminati or the Masons. It's all the same. The WHO is a part of it. The WHO, the World Health Organization, they're a part of it. The United Nations is a part of it. The Illuminati. You're not in the club, guys. If you're watching, you're not in the club. If you are in the club, you're probably a troll or you're not paying attention. Stardust, can you give me moderator? Why? You don't need a moderator. I'm thinking of taking all the moderators away. So, because all they can do is screw things up. Because we're not. The moderator's there so you can either type J and have your main link dropped, or you can click on the chat and go to channel. That's or and then connect with that person. That's the only reason for a moderator. So we're not playing the connecting with each other game today. I mean, yeah, we are. I mean, it's okay if you do it, but we're not. I really hate you. Yeah, you gotta stop it with the hate. The Americans don't like that. Filipinos don't like it either. Wait. I'll give you a jacket. All right, you got a jacket. All right. People think there's a dating game in the Philippines. Those are crazy Westerners. It's unbelievable, John. What they're doing, they're doing shorts, they're doing videos, dating in the Philippines. It's like they think they know how things work, and they're just travelers like everybody else. It's unbelievable. It's like, what makes you think you know more about women than I do? Well, because I'm dating. How many? How many? Now Rike's doing it. I knew we always had that link to, Filipina Cupid or whatever it is. There's a couple of them. But don't give me dating advice just because you dated a couple of girls. I don't want to hear it. I could. I don't want to brag about it, but I've dated more women than are on a Major League Baseball team roster. And I'm talking about the people on the bench and in the bullpen, all put together. So I don't want to hear it. It's not good to do that, guys. If you're living your life to have one night stands, you're a psychopath. That's just saying it gently. That's just putting it gently. Thank you, John. It's awesome. You should be more like naked. What? What are you talking about? See, I'm a guy. Guys like to look at pictures, but the more I see it, the more I went, why is YouTube allowing that? It's against their policy, and they allow it. John, you're so awesome. Super chats are very awesome, guys. Very awesome. Let's do it. We're going to do it. Do it. Here we go, guys. Now, I've not done this in a while, so it's going to be a little rough. Don't make fun of me. Where is it? Where is it? Where? It's not here. No, I don't. Oh. Where is it? No. Oh, it's in the summertime. Sure, why not? It's the summertime. Some songs you got to be careful with. Where is it? Is that not available anymore? Shaggy, no. It's not there. We don't have Will Smith. It's gone. Let me try doing this. Why would that be gone? Oh, there it is. All right. All right. Not sure why they didn't show that, but anyway, we're gonna do "Summertime" by Will Smith. Darren's making me feel cheap. Do not sing, please, I beg you. I'm gonna do it. Keo is messing with me. When parents don't finish raising their kids, we end up with trolls. Yeah, they're messing with me, but he means well. He thinks it's funny. That's what it is. All right. That's the problem. They think it's funny. All right, there's no sound card, guys. That's why. We're gonna do it anyway. Sean Tuber's here, guys. Here it is. The groove slightly transformed. Just a bit of a break from the norm. Just a little something to break the monotony of all their hardcore. That's got to be a little bit out of control. It's cool and it's, but what about a groove that soothes and smooths romance? Give me a little soft soul mix and a pretty broken. Don't try to fix it. And think of the summers of the past. Adjust the bass and let the alpine blast. I'll be my CD. Let me run around, put your car on cruise. Lay back, cause it's summertime. It's never gonna be perfect, guys. Never gonna be perfect. Get your front out. You're gonna end up getting blocked. It's hard to sing these guys. Will Smith isn't famous for nothing, guys. But it probably won't be hard for him to come back and do it. School is out and it's sort of a buzz. Back then I didn't really know what it was. But now I see what happens. That's the way that people respond to summer madness. The weather is hot and the girls are dressing less chicken like the fellas to tell them who's the best. Riding around in your Jeep with your Benzos or in your Nissan, sitting on the Benzos. Back in Philly, we be out in the park. A place called Black Doors where everybody goes. Guys are hot and then girls do likewise. Walking and down in front of you with the light eyes. She turn around and see what you mean for us. It's like the summer's natural aphrodisiac. And with a pen and pad, I'll compose this rhyme and have to get you equipped for the summertime. It's a little off, Sean Tuber, but you know, it's what happens when you get rusty. This isn't the recording, you know. You gotta go over and over to record. It's late in the day and I ain't been on the court yet. Hustle to the mall to get me a short set. Yeah, I got on stage, but I need a new pair. Cause basketball courts in the summer got girls there. Temperature's about 88. Hop in the water plug just for old time's sake. Break to your crib, change your clothes once more. Cause you're invited to a barbecue to start at 4. Sitting with your friends that y'all reminisce about the days growing up and the first person you kiss. And as I think back, it makes me wonder how the smell from a good kiss sparked up nostalgia. All the kids playing up front, little boys messing around with guns playing double dutch. While the DJ spinning a tune as the old folks dance out your family young. And 6 o'clock rolls around, you just finished wiping your car down. It's time to cool, so you go to the summertime hangout. It looks like a car show. Everybody come look real fine. Fresh from the barbershop, fly from the beauty salon. Every moment, frying and maxing. Chilling in their car, they spend all day waxing. Leaving to the side, but you can't speed through 2 miles an hour. So everybody sees you. There's an air of love and of happiness. And Mr. J. Ike's new definition of summer madness. Hey, you know, I paid $1 for this hat. It is what it is. I bought it yesterday on the birthday. Oh yeah, we can wear this in Oakland, California. Oh, for Oakland. Oakland. Yeah, playtime's here. Awesome. Alright. But the rest of this commercial is pure sizzle. Where would we be? Would be proud, yeah. See, if you see Will Smith in a restaurant. Alright, I'm going to end that. So, if you see Will Smith in a restaurant, which you won't, because you can't afford that. Maybe some of us could, but they're not going to do karaoke, and they're certainly not going to do their hit song. I bet you he would struggle with that if he stood up karaoke style in a small club restaurant. He would probably struggle just like I did on that right now because he did it when he was what 20, 21. I mean, I don't know how old he was in '91, but not that much older than that. Thank you. Awesome hat. No, if you're in Oakland, you could wear that, but there's no sport. The sports team out there would be the Niners. I guess they wear red, but it's a different shade of red, I think. But the O stands for Oakley. Oakley. Long John Silver's. Who's that? Jay Gus. I thought Long John's it's a restaurant here. There's a Long John Silver's here, I think. I don't see too many of them. The opium with that hat. It's the O stands for Oakley. I don't know. We were at Mega Ball yesterday, and we were just walking around. And I just want to see if there's anything that I want. And it's my birthday. It doesn't matter. Usually I skate when I'm there, but we didn't go on the ice. We didn't go to level 5. But I figured, well, we'll be back. I'll skate when I come back. And for some reason, we were in the atrium, I think, and we just saw the store, and I went, I just want to see what they have for T-shirts. See if they have anything new in red. And there was no red. And I went, really? There was something red, but it didn't fit, so I didn't. There was only one in the whole store. They had one red T-shirt, but it didn't fit, so it was like sweat proof. It was like all mesh, and but I didn't buy it. But I saw we were walking out, saying, "Okay, see you guys." And I was walking out, and then we were actually back in the mall, and I looked back and I went, "Wait a minute, I need a hat." And I walked back in, and I looked at the rack, and I went, "I'm going to get that red hat." So I ended up buying this hat. And it's like, we almost didn't do it. Cardi B, yeah, no, I don't follow Cardi. It's Cardi B, right? I don't follow Cardi. There's actually there's a fashion company called Oakley, and they have all the latest things. It's pretty stylish. My team happy. Thanks for stopping in. I like to listen to the Willie Nelson channel. Oh, that gave me a headache, but only because I'm still fighting this cold. That's the worst cold I ever had. It's like, won't go away. I probably didn't get enough vitamin C. I don't know why. There's fruit everywhere here, but for a while there, I wasn't eating vitamin C. I guess. You lip sync, do you? That's how you learn how to sing. You lip sync. You're learning the song that way, but then you gotta start getting up there. Cardi B. I'm not really a Cardi B fan. I did like what she helped Maroon 5 do a number that I liked. I liked what she did, and I liked everything about the song. But I'm not really a Cardi B song. There's things she needs to learn. Yeah, there's explicit lyrics in the music, and that's one thing. But that's not what I'm talking about. It's just her worldview she needs to learn. The truth is not in her. So that's what we're talking about. This got nothing to do with racism, guys. The way I judge everything is if something does or does not fit the first truth. If you don't understand that, then there's not much we can talk about. So the first truth is that in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That is the first truth on earth, guys. That's a whole lot of red to it, yeah. I didn't buy I bought the shirt at a separate store. We went over to the SM store, which covers like 5 levels at Mega Mall. That's a big store. And I went over on level 4, and then I went all the way down to level 1 to find this shirt. So we were there for a little while. We were just window shopping, but I ended up buying this shirt. 799 pesos for the shirt. That's like the most expensive shirt I got. How many views does the booty have now? Let's check it out. Where are we? We're at minute 110, so we're approaching 2 hours. Going into hour number 3. We're almost finished 2 hours. Let's see how many views we got. I'm having fun. I wasn't even thinking about it. 679. If we go a little over 3 hours, we should hit the 1,000. You want to hit the 1,000, guys? It's going to be another hour. Oh, it's late. I'm messaging with people in North America on the East Coast, so it was late. Related, hi, we're going to meet you and Norma on April 14th. Are you going to be around Manila? Where do you live? What city? Oh, that's a nice message, Norma. She's on the phone. I'll leave that up. I just got a message. 687 now, so the numbers are going up because we're still live. We're gonna stay right here too, guys. So Bakersfield is talking to me, guys. I got XM radio in my truck and in my wife's car. Yeah, we're not talking about Cardi B's looks. She's a young woman with a good figure. She's attractive looking. Let's get that out of the way. She's attractive looking, but that's not what we're talking about, guys. You're not your butt and your figure and your muscles aren't going to save you, guys. You need to get right with God. That's what we're talking about. How many views does the movie have now? Yeah, 690 now. It's going up. It's inching up. Yeah, you'd think that, but it's not really true. I was accused of being a womanizer, and that's when I wasn't touching anybody. When I was in my 20s, it was like men always think I don't get enough. I get it. Men want everyone to think that they get it because otherwise you're not better than them. But it's never enough when you get a second and third one. It's never enough. But if you stick with one, she displeases you. That makes you a psychopath. There's all sorts of problems I could call you. Finally, after a week, I decided to take medicine. That's the way I am. I never take medicine right away. What's this in the? We got the Starbucks mug there. That's actually Norma's, not mine. So we're hitting 700 views, guys. It's awesome. Thanks for hanging out, guys. If you're hanging out, thank you so much for that. All right. So finally, I take medicine. What is that? Tastes like no approved, no approved therapeutic claims. What are you giving me? That means it's not really an antihistamine. I don't know what I'm taking. It's an herbal thing. I don't know. It tastes good. The old Bill Cosby. No, I'm not buying views, guys. I don't believe in that. It doesn't help you. So buying views and hand chunks of views and subscribers, that doesn't help. So if you analyze my, if you go to my studio and click on analyze and see what's going on, the short videos that I do are getting subscribers in bunches. So no, I'm not a trick. Joe Pudding Pops. No, I'm not doing that. You got to do something that attracts viewers on YouTube, guys. You can't just sit here and you got to be grateful, not negative. You can't like just sit here and bash people. You'll get a lot watching like concurrently when you do that, but it's not good for the long run. It won't help you in the long run. No, I don't. I've never paid for sex. One time at a bachelor party when I was like 20 something, 20, I might have been 26. It wasn't, that's regrettable. It wasn't really good. Leave him alone, Kill. Kill's messing with everybody. Don't worry about it. Just leave him alone. Told you they're gonna block you if you keep doing that. I looked like a movie star in high school. I had thick black John Travolta hair and had the most muscles in high school. I won state light heavyweight boxing age 19. Yeah. My first wife's brother was a boxer. He was, stocky, not tall, stocky, and, full head of hair. Someone said to me, I was probably 28, 29 years old. I worked at Hyatt Regency Hotel in Cambridge. I wasn't a front desk person, but I was at the front desk. I was helping them do something. So I knew how to do front desk. And someone walks up to me and goes, I just got in off the flight from Los Angeles. You look just like Pat Riley. He says, it's unbelievable. You got to go to LA and get some work in the movies or something, television or something. He's like, he was like all like psyched up talking to me. It was unbelievable. It's like all I could do was smile. I go, really? He goes, I'm not kidding you, though. You will succeed there. So if you remember the old Lakers and Celtics, those matchups where Pat Riley was the coach, you can remember him whenever they called timeout. He would huddle with the five starters right in front of the bench, and you always saw him. And that's back then. That's a little bit of what I looked like because of the way I did my hair. And I had the hair to begin with. Did you hear country singer Toby Keith died yesterday? Yeah, I tried to do Red Solo Cup, but I wasn't. It's hard to keep up with that song, so I didn't really finish it. It's too quick for me because it's too full of words. I couldn't do it. Besides, Keo was making fun of me. That's okay. Keo, he likes to play. He says the opposite of what he means. I'm 6'4" and 230 of straight muscle. Really? Why are your picture not on your channel? I can't imagine stomach cancer. Does that mean he didn't like his broccoli? If you hate broccoli and asparagus and spinach, I feel sorry for you. Once you get up into the heavyweight, it's unlimited. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's all love. Yeah, he's saying so. He's got a funny way of dealing with what he means. Some people are like that. I used to be like that. That's why you're still here, because I get it. All right, don't say that to Brett or who else is here. Putt. Don't give them too much shit because they won't like it. There's this one little fruit fly in front of me. I gotta get rid of him. Not too much cursing. It comes across as being cursing and all that, and saying you hate everything. Comes across as being rude and insecure and unknowledgeable. That's what it is. How do you know who the alpha males are in the audience? How do you know? They say, how do you know who the vegans are? They will tell you. But alpha males won't tell you that. If they're telling you that they're big and strong, they're not an alpha male. Alpha males won't do that because they don't need to. Right, John? They don't need to. Alpha males are secure in whatever you think they are, that's fine by an alpha male. He doesn't care what you think. Now, if you say something positive to an alpha man, I got shrimp downstairs. Well, that's not what the Asian women say to me. Stop it. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. I'm going to cry. Yep. Thank you for the view. That's true. You are here to support. If you're here at all, alpha males have unhappy wives. That could be true. You notice how I didn't say it's absolutely definitely true. I only said it could be true. And it's probably true somewhat for many of them. I don't know when this cold's going to disappear, but it hasn't gone yet. Not completely gone, but it's a lot better. All right. I'm okay with everyone. People have a problem. That's their problem, not mine. Yeah. Yep. I've had some many great experiences with black people, uh, black men in particular, um, because they'll tell you the truth. If you're really friends with them, they'll tell you the truth. Jay, when you're leaving this, it's 2 a.m. here. It's Friday night, so it's Saturday morning. It's 2 a.m. The streets are empty in these parts. This is the black section of Boston. The streets are empty. This is the 80s. And if you stop at a red light and anyone approaches your car, just run the red light. Don't roll down the window and talk to them because they're only going to kill you. And someone else, a year or two apart from that, said the same thing. A different black person said the same thing. So who's conspiring to kill who? To kill whom? Who is conspiring to kill whom? I don't know any. I know a lot of people, and I don't know any white people that are having secret meetings to kill black people. I don't. That doesn't exist. And if it does exist, it's very rare. They're not running. They're not running a corporation. Advice for a 70-year-old version: I would ask questions first. I would find out. First of all, no one needs to take Viagra or Cialis. You don't need that, right, Jack? I can't ask guys if I'm right about that. Um, you don't need. I would ask you, what are you doing in your private life? A 70-year-old virgin, he's probably made a decision in his life, and there's not much I can tell him. He probably wants to be a virgin. If you, I would ask him, do you plan on? Do you have a fiance? Are you planning on getting married, or are you already married? I wouldn't start telling him, oh yeah, I can help you get chicks. That's not what life's all about, guys. I boycott portrait streams from now on. All right, Jack, but you didn't boycott this one, so. Oh, Jack, I have an open seat. You want to come up? I can send it to you. Um, because I kicked Norma off because she had to get busy. She's going to go out. She made a wonderful omelet again with orange slices and lemon and ginger tea. It was awesome. I still got the tea here, but it's getting cold. 18 million people in the house with 740 views, guys. Thank you. If we stay live past the hour mark number 3, we will hit 1,000 easily, guys. We're already approaching 750. Thank you so much for the view, guys. Thanks for coming in, guys. If you don't mind hitting that thumbs up, I am very appreciative of the thumbs up. All I can do is sing. So we got summertime out of the way. Who wants to hear a rapper's delay? That's another. It's hard to keep up with, but I can do it. Jack says, where I lost it. Wait a minute. Debbie's here. Deborah Orrat's here. Megalith. Happy Wednesday, Deborah Wilson. What should you do, Darren? Keep praying. So, um, how old are you, Darren? I had somebody ask me that. I said, "What are you, 7? What are you, 5?" I'm 6. I just turned 67 yesterday, guys. So, and I can still do it. I don't need Viagra. You know, Norma says it to me when I first got here. You don't need Viagra. And I'm like, yeah, but it makes things fun. No, you don't need that. Don't do it. I am in a great panel. At the moment, we're talking all conspiracy. Yeah, we like conspiracy stuff. So Jack's already on a live stream. Thanks for coming in, Jack. Thank you. 70. You're 70, Darian? Is that true? You're like my big brother. Rest in peace, Fazio. Yeah, I heard. I heard that a few days ago. I'm 70. I did not know that. I would have thought you were like, I don't know, 30 or 40. I use Cialis and I'm only 32. You don't need it. If you need it, it's because, and you don't have an injury, it's because you're not living your life right. That's why. If you're trying to impress people with you're a dick, you're not living your life right. If you're chasing one night stands, you're a psychopath, and you're not living your life right. The pineal gland will get up when you do the right thing. I'm 60 years old. My son is 8. My wife is 33. That's a young girl. So don't tell me you're on any Viagra or Cialis or anything. You don't need it. And I'm not bragging either. You don't need it. I don't. I don't think of sex every day, but when we do, it comes. So Darian, you gotta stop that. It doesn't go in the ass. It's not good to think that way. It's not good. Oh, it's not good. What should you do? You gotta. There's a lot of things you can do, but you gotta understand the first truth that in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. You have to believe that to be true, or else your life will remain screwed up. If you think something like that is a screw up, like that part of my life is screwed up, I need to fix it, then it's because you're doing something untruthful. So I honestly believe that to be true. Now, it doesn't mean that there's anything bad. I'm not saying it's not a bad thing. We all make mistakes. I ain't perfect. I have to make sure that I stay right with God and keep studying the Word. It doesn't stop. You can't, like, I see people, especially videos. I was born Catholic. I was baptized when I was 4 days old. I'm all set. I'm saved. That's not true. I feel sorry. What's wrong with what? It's unnatural. It's one thing to do something playfully, and it's another thing to think that a butt is a vagina. It's not. Nothing good's going to come out of that. Taco Bell is a sin. If you ever see them, if you ever go in the back and see what they do to the tacos, you won't want them. I can't believe they had that window there. I was in the back of a taco. Oh, they had the door open and I could see what they were doing. That's like, it was terrible. Terrible. I don't know if all Taco Bells are like that, but that's for sure. I worked for about, I can't remember if it was 7 months or 9 months or 11 months, something like that. It was just less than a year. And it was Domino's Pizza. We had a very clean store because I was in charge. I was one of the people in charge of cleaning, delivering pizza, and then at the end of the night, I would have to clean up. Not just me. There was the manager would also join in and help, but we had to make the place spotless before we went home, and it was clean. There was no fooling around. Nothing gold comes with it. Well, no, not going there, guys. Nothing good. That's not what I'm saying. You gotta be careful what people tell you. I didn't. My wife has a lovely ass. That's part of the package, guys. But I'm not. I don't want to get graphic here about sex. So it's really nobody's business. But you can. You have to improve yourself before you get a girlfriend to like you. You got to work on this. If you don't have a girlfriend, you should be working on yourself to not. And I mean, don't go to live streams with men looking to see how you can measure up with the chat, like what you're doing. You won't get it. You won't get a girl that way. And you have to be polite to women, even black women. If you're looking for a black woman and a street woman, you're going to realize that there's two kinds of people in this world. There's people that believe in God, and there's people who don't. You need a God-fearing woman, or it's never going to work. Never going to work. It could work for a while. If you start dating someone and you wonder why suddenly things are going wrong that never went wrong, and I can't control it. What is wrong now? What is going on here? It's because she's ungodly and she's not helping you. If you focus on that being your first priority, nothing good will come from that. Sex can't be your first priority, or else it's not gonna work. Nothing good will come out of that, even if you get some. Yeah, but I'm not shaming you. You're feeling it. That's your doing. You're the one that's feeling shame. I'm not putting shame on you. I didn't say shame on you for liking butt. You know, my wife has a butt like that, and there's nothing shameful about it. But you can't make that your number one priority. The number one priority is her well-being, and that I pay attention to her mentally, and thank her, and I'm grateful for what she does. That's the number one priority, and that I provide food and that sort of thing. Thanks, Kyo. Kyo. Ex-Kyo. I have said that I don't have a girlfriend, Jay, but I'm also concentrating on my job right now too, as well. You need self-improvement to get the right girl, and you need to understand what the first truth is in the world. Because when you don't, everything goes wrong. That's what I'm saying. When you don't understand, it's never too late. It doesn't matter if you're 70, 60. It doesn't matter if you're 70 or 60 or 50. It's you got to understand the first truth, and then from there, all the other truths line up. That's what you get, and then you have to. The Holy Spirit gives you wisdom and discernment to know what's right and wrong. That doesn't come from within. That comes from the Holy Spirit. The Word of God does that. When you stop chasing women, when you stop chasing women, that's when you become a better person. That's when you'll realize she was there all along, or for quite some time. A guy once asked me, Jay, what's the secret? I said, what are you talking about? He said, how do I get a beautiful woman like you? And I said, what did you do Friday? Me and Kathy had pizza and beer at her house, and we watched a movie. I said, then why are you asking me that question? He goes, I don't think of her that way. I said, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. You already have a girlfriend. He goes, why do you say that? I don't think of her that way. She's not my girlfriend. And I went, he goes, I would rather have somebody like, there was someone named Debbie that was fairly good looking. And I went, and he said, I would rather have somebody like her. And I said, well, you're going to break her heart. He goes, how so? And I said, well, no self-respecting woman would have a single man at her house on a Friday night with pizza and beer and watch a movie if she wasn't already thinking about being your girlfriend. He goes, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. And he was in his mid to late 20s, I think. So, and I was married. My wife wasn't bad looking, but he goes, I just want to know the secret. You got to know what I'm telling you. Um, I had known her. I met my wife 2 years before I started seeing her. I knew of her, but I actually saw her once and then I never saw her again. I saw her one more time after it was like a long months later, maybe even a year later, maybe closer to 2 years later. And she was with her boyfriend, 6'5", and he was abusing her. There was a big party in Boston. A couple of the Aerosmith guys were there. That's how big the party was. But she was drunk. She had a drinking habit, and I would eventually marry her. And he was grabbing her by the arm and pulling her, and she was stumbling. And she had I forget what she was wearing, but she was like almost falling down. But he was holding her up by the arm and saying, "Come with me, we're leaving." And then he threw her in the car and slammed the door, and he got in the car. drove away. So that will get you nowhere. That kind of a life will get you nowhere. Yeah, I mean, you're allowed to concentrate more on your when it's time to concentrate on your job. If you're not secure in your job, or you just got there, then you need to concentrate on it. But it shouldn't. If it's just a job where you punch in and out, you and you're on your free time, you don't need to concentrate on that. You need to concentrate on yourself. Self improvement is the biggest key to finding the right person. Self improvement and knowing what the first truth is. It's the big. I'm telling you, because if you start dating somebody that's not godly person, you'll always notice that things are going wrong. What's wrong today? What's going to go wrong today? Especially if you've been seeing her for a while, it's like things always go wrong. What's going to be today? That's proof that she's ungodly. And for women, it's proof that he's ungodly. Like the woman that was seeing Darren, there was always something going wrong because he's ungodly. Every time I mentioned anything like this, he would like, no, don't say that. I don't want to hear it. You're gonna get YouTube's gonna block us. Oh really? Because YouTube is on the side of the ungodly. That's why they're on the Illuminati side. They have no choice. Their investors are the Illuminati, and they have names like BlackRock and Vanguard and State Street and what's the other one? I guess those are the big three. They'll invest in you. They'll buy a lot of your stock. Now, when you go IPO, you only put up to 49% of your stock out there. They'll buy up to that. They'll buy it. One of those companies will buy a chunk of it, and another of those companies will buy a chunk of it, and then the third one will buy a chunk of it. The big centralized banks, they're trying to stop cash, and once they do that, the next step is the mark of the beast. Are you guys on board with that? You're not in the club, so I don't know why you would vote for that. I know 2 years ago we used to do live streams, and there would be a bunch of people in the audience saying, "I'm voting for Biden. I voted for Biden. I'm proud of it. I'm going to vote for Democrat again because that's the way I am." It's like, okay, so you're not results driven. I porked your wife. Yeah, I've had someone say that to me. His YouTube career didn't get kicked off. I porked your wife. Yeah, I didn't pork Norm. I'll tell you that right now. She calls me the bacon. She calls me huge. It's huge. I don't want to get too naughty because I don't want my wife to think that I'm playing the field. I'm not. When you get grilled, how will she look? Asian? All women look the same up close. If you're cheek to cheek making love to a woman, her eyes are like closer than your glasses. They all look because you'll attract similar looking women, so they'll all look alike. If you're cheek to cheek with a woman and your left eye is lined up to her right eye or whatever, however you're lying, all that goes away, especially if the lights are low. You get the lights turned down, there's barely any light in the room, and you're cheek to cheek, it's all the same. The skin, you're not worried about her skin color or the way her eyes are slanted. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you both believe in the first truth. You can't see. You can say that all you want, but like I would date an Asian girl, but saying that doesn't get you anywhere. What you got to do is make yourself available to all people, and not be the one that says I'm here to help all. You're not here to help all. You're here to help yourself by being respectful to all. I'm respectful to all. I don't. If I need to say I'm respectful to all and I'm here to help all, that would mean that I'm full of it and I'm lying. And Darian, you're not an alpha male if you're telling me alpha male stuff. They don't do that. That's how you know who the alpha male is. They don't tell anybody who the alpha male is. They don't need to. Egg-shaped Israeli operative. Where are you? Martas. Yeah, don't block people. If you block people, I'll take your jacket. Hold on, guys. Because I'm not fooling around with that. You have a jacket for other reasons. If you haven't had butt and you want butt, then that means you don't know what you're thinking. You're you just think you want. Thoughts are going to go in your head. That doesn't make it right or even good. You heard of me. That's why you always get bacon. Stop it. Stop it! I love you, Put Put King. Yeah, I'd be calling at your house, wearing your robes while she cooks me eggs and steak. Numa will cook for everybody. Whoever's here gets to eat. But we don't have somebody always here, but when they are here, they all eat. Sometimes we'll have 15, 17, 8, 19 people here. Not always. We can't afford it. If you're here every day, we can't afford that. But once or twice a month, we'll have a bunch of people here, and they all get to eat. And sometimes they get to drink. No, you didn't have my wife's spot. Stop it. That's not nice. I'll have to take your jacket away when you keep doing that. No, we don't have Putt Putt King. He doesn't know where you live, Putt Putt. Putt Putt King lives. How's that song go? He lives in a little shell at the bottom of the sea. I live in a tree. We have mango trees on each side. We have papaya over there. A mango over there. Mango over there. It's a baby mango too, but there's no fruit yet. There's a lemon tree, but so far we only got one lemon, but it was huge. It was like the size of 4 lemons. I'm not sure why that happened, but then we have jackfruit. They get big, but they're not out yet. We got jalapenos. We got 2 of those, and everyone keeps stealing those because they like them. Filipinos love hot peppers, so I can't blame them. So the chat is a little rated R here, I guess, rated R. Next to the tree in the road, somewhere in Ohio. You'll never find them. Ohio's a big state. So you gave it away in your story. Yeah. Oh well, some of us give away the wrong information. So, but yeah, you just gotta don't worry about them. They're just messing around. Alpha males don't do that. So there, you know that right there. They're not alpha males. XKO and Darian are not alpha males. That doesn't mean I'm not an alpha male either, but that doesn't mean I can't deal with these stress and strife or whatever. Whatever there's they're dishing out, I can deal with it. I'm coming over right now. Someone told me, like a woman, he tried to make it seem like a woman went on his phone and committed a crime by taking pictures and sending them out and saying Darren did it. So, but that wasn't true. He said she stole photos off my phone against my will. I said, no, it wasn't against your will. He gave me your password. You fool! Oh, I hate to do that, but so many stories out that I got from that. When you dig your own grave, you might be burying yourself. But King, he's not coming over. He's just saying that. I'm a Sigma male. We don't like alpha males. They're always trying to get us Sigma males. No, they're not. They only care about themselves. You don't smell beta males. You just see it. Yeah, alpha males don't tell anybody what a beast they are. They let the women tell them. If only I could tell you everything. I can't. I won't. I know you think, Darren. You're thinking, well, if I sit here long enough, you'll say it. You'll say it eventually say it in the end, in the long run. Yeah. We need more thumbs up, guys. Smash it. Smash the thumbs up button. Thank you so much. We get a lot of views. It's approaching 900. It's nice. It's awesome. I got to do something to get it up there. What was the peak? 23. Is that all? It's because I'm not doing giveaways. 23 is the peak so far. I'm not doing giveaways and yelling and screaming. And it could all be yours if the price is right. So, Kyoto, who's more of a beast, you or Darian? Let's try to outbeast each other. That's how you find out. I know they're just trying to scare me. Yeah, because real alpha male, they don't even need to bother. They know it's already obvious, whatever it is. Don't mess with me. Yeah. I haven't even begun messing with you. You're the one asking questions and I'm giving you advice. So, you're a virgin. That doesn't exist. A 70-year-old virgin wouldn't be an assassin. That's how I know you're not being truthful. The YouTuber about too much. See, oh boy, my bucket's getting full. I'm gonna empty that. 895 views. Awesome. Thanks, guys, for watching. The chat is that's got sugar in it. The chat is hilarious. They're trying to pretend to be alpha males, and they're not, because alpha males will never say they're alpha males. They don't brag and boast because there's no need. In Filipino, it's wag na. No need. Oh yeah, the views are going right up. They're shooting up, guys. Keep doing the alpha male stuff. They love it. They love it. 18 million people announced. It's so awesome, guys. I know. So, Darian, what is it that you're good at? Because we know it's not. You can't say sex because that's not true. You already revealed that. What is it that you're good at? You also don't need Viagra and Cialis. You don't need it. Yeah, we're over 900 views right now, guys. So, what's the minute mark here? 227. It's the phone's telling me the minutes, 148 minutes, but down below on the laptop, it's 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So just a little bit longer. Well, we better hit it soon because I am on 27%. Awesome. I'm good at glazing you with my wife. See, you're not going to get a girl talking like that. You gotta work on yourself. You gotta work on that. iPro, I'd say. What do you think? My wife doesn't have the iPro. She's got the Android 21S, I think, something like that. It's a good one. It's got I don't know how much space it has. It's got like I think it's 260. I think. Oh, it's 260 or 500. I think it's 260. We went over to a sushi bar in Mega Mall. We were there for about an hour and a half. So that's a long time to spend eating. I'd say we ate for about an hour and 20 minutes. Anywhere from an hour and 15 to an hour and 20. That's a long time to spend putting food in your mouth. So, right now we're just talking about it. Yeah, my own birthday, I don't like to make a big deal out of it. My phone was charged up and we were at Mega Mall and we are having a good time. And I don't have any video to show for it. Like, no video. But my wife took pictures, so I'm glad of that anyway. So she's got Facebook and all that stuff. And some YouTube. So I do have one video. There's like a short one. It right at the end, I did it. The play that they wrote, "Happy Birthday, Jay." I did the birthday song to it. That's it. The views are going up quickly, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in. We got Darian and XKO making jokes here. That's fine. I'm letting them get away with it. But I'm telling you, no, I have buns like my wife. I got the we got a butt like that. So don't say that. You've gotten more buns. Oh no, you can't say that because you're a 70-year-old virgin. Maybe hot cross buns. Where'd you get out of here? I get the live chat. I don't see anything happening. Is my thing working? Probably. Wait, am I earned him? Where'd he go? Did we hide somebody? No. Putt King. No, that's a golf. He's named after golf. He likes to go miniature golfing. You got jokes, huh? You guys drinking? Darren, are you drinking? Where do you live? Tell me where you live, Darren. If you're in Tokyo, it's likely you have a motorcycle, right? There's motorcycles are big here. Well, I'm thinking of getting one, but I don't really drive a motorcycle. It would be new to me. I mean, I had a mini bike, but I never had a motorcycle. You drive a golf cart. So stop chasing women, guys. You don't need to have large numbers of women to be a man. That doesn't make you a man. That makes you a fool. Nothing good will come from that because your exes are not collaborating on how cool you are. That's not true. Exes hate that. If you have two exes and they're friends, they hate you and they're not talking about what you did right or how big you are or whatever. They're not doing that. Doesn't exist. That ain't true. Women don't think that way. There's probably one woman that's upset with the other one that another woman took her man and would do that. I can get Darren. I can get any woman I please, and I tell my wife this all the time. I can get any woman I please. I just can't seem to please anybody. That's what you're gonna say. Or I don't please them, or they don't please me. My wife pleases me. That's it. That's what you got to say, guys. To live a happy life and for everything to go right, that's what you got to do. Or things when you have someone that it's new, she's new to you, and you just started dating her like maybe 3 months ago, and you realize things are going wrong. It's like, do things seem to be going wrong in my other? It's like it's okay with her. We have sex. It's great, but other things always suddenly are now going wrong. It's because you have an ungodly relationship in that will not stop until you get rid of her. Because you brought in an evil spirit of the devil. Curb Your Enthusiasm. That name sounds familiar, but I don't watch it. Who's the star of that? Because I don't watch it. I don't watch TV. You're not being told the truth on TV. It's ridiculous. Not even on the late night shows. It's not funny and it ain't true. All those hosts, they're part of the problem. Like Jimmy Kimmel is one of the worst. It's like that's not true. And he's like, you get a shit eating look on your face. Of course it's true. The lie is true. There's nothing but the big lie. I looked outside when I heard something, but I don't see you. Besides, you got my state wrong. You're probably at someone else's house when you got my state wrong too. No, I don't know. I don't watch TV. I don't watch television shows. Sitcoms are full of crap. They ain't funny. It's all a narrative about the fake far left, where the woman has the power. Women have power, but they don't have all the power over men. That ain't true. You know, you get some dumbass looking girl that thinks she's gonna have a boyfriend with a six-figure salary. 1% of the population makes six-figure salaries, especially men under 30. It doesn't exist unless you're a doctor. And if you are a doctor, you're not dating women. It's so pathetic. Please come outside. We would like to have a word with. Putt putt. How's the weather outside? Is it? It's not that snowy. He doesn't have that much snow. Putt putt's. He's like in the middle between the north and the south, but closer, more of the south than anything. So where are we on battery power? Oh, we still have a little bit. We're gonna hit the 1,000, guys. We're gonna hit 1,000, and then we can go. You guys are bad. Darian, are you drinking? Because this sounds bad. If you're not drinking, I feel sorry because you're not improving yourself. All right, Gil. What's his date? What's his date? I'm so drunk. Right? Yeah. So you're drinking in this is daytime. If you're in Tokyo, this is daytime. If you're in the North America, then it's late night. Darian's not drinking. You're just messing with everybody. So strangers don't know that you're just playing. So it's hard. You can't just keep playing. You can play a little bit, but to the to these other guys that might be more sensitive than me. 40s at night, 50s or so. So yeah, you're in between the north and the south. I just got back from McDonald's, got chicken nuggets and Ohio McFlurry, and went Taco Bell and got two tacos. Junk food. I love burgers, and I always get the fries and the Coke. So I'm not making fun of you for eating junk food, but the McNuggets. I heard don't eat the Mc. If you're gonna go to McDonald's, get the burger. The McNuggets are no, that's junk because it's processed. Gio, you must be in the east coast of North America, I would think. Right? Where are you exactly? Don't lie to me. I'll know if you're lying. I'm high in crypto because it's afternoon. It's only like 1:30. It's either 1:30 or 2:30 in Tokyo right now in the afternoon. So it's not really time to be all messed up. Yeah, sounds like the best part of you got left on the bed. What? Wait, I can't read the last chart. Oh, click the wrong thing. Darian sounds like the best part of you got left on the bed sheets in a cheap motel just playing. Yeah, the problem is he continues to do it. That's what it's okay to joke once in a while, but if that's all you got, that sounds like trouble. I'm in the Nara Prefecture, Japan, so it's afternoon time there. Don't you know? You fucking man, what? Don't get nasty like that. We're gonna have to block you. Actually, now that I've said it, I'm gonna have to do it, and it's because I'm high on crypto. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove your jackets, and there's no debating that. You get to stay here, but I'm removing your jackets. We are playing. Thank you. It's okay. I'm not going to kick them out. But enough is enough. I don't want everybody getting deleted and removed. I'm not here for that. We're almost at 1,000 views, guys. It's awesome. That way, when I post it, it can say 1K views instead of 144. If I go widestream, it doesn't get enough views. If I do this vertical, it'll get 1,000. But they don't all stay. So there's a smaller average of view time. That's fine. If the average view time for 1,000 people is a minute 44, that's damn good. Concurrent viewers. So thank you so much. 16 million people in the house. Thank you. I know I suck. I gotta do what I gotta do, guys. So I'm letting you hang out because it's funny, but you're losing your jacket because you won't stop it. So I don't know how serious you are. So that's why you're losing your jacket. Moderators are here to help me, not help themselves. So thank you, guys. Thank you for the view. It's almost $9.99. We're at low bat now, but it's 20%, so we're fine. Thing is, I'm getting tired. I still have a little bit of this cold left, but it seems to be dragging on. Not me, WMG. You sucked up. That's okay. I sucked on some oranges orange slices a little while ago. You slice the orange into 6 pieces, and then you stick them in your mouth and you go, you suck them. That's okay. We're almost at the end, Darian. It's okay. Military take kelp and iodine for radiation. Yeah. Good luck to that. Can come be mean and keep. Yep. Hey, if you weren't looking, you wouldn't have noticed it. If I didn't say it, you never would have noticed. You would have just kept doing what you're doing, unless you're deleting everybody. That's what I don't want you to do. I'm a radiation baby. You are? That would explain a lot if you're a radiation baby. Wow, the number of views just jumped. It just went way up. It's like we hit the 160 minutes and then bam, everyone's watching. I'm a 7-year-old virgin. This is all I have. So you're not an alpha male. Don't worry, that most people are not alpha males, so you don't have to. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying. I feel cool here. You are cool. Just be cool. You don't have to keep trying to be funny. When I look at provocative videos, like videos that are more than just funny short and they're longer, and they're politics or um, psychology based videos. And they go in the chat and everyone's a freaking comedian. It's like there's no comedy in America or in the world other than the late night hosts. And they're not funny because they're in the club. But yet all the people making comments think that they're comedians. And there's like millions of them. It's like everyone's a freaking comedian. Why don't you get into comedy and see how that works out for you? All the comedians now have been canceled. Cancel culture comes from the WEF, the new Illuminati, which goes back to the 1700s. By the way, if you don't know that if you're in the club, you're not in the club. If you just say you're in the club and you don't know what I'm talking about, you're not in the club, right, John? Yeah, keep your dignity, guys. There's no reason to go off the edge here like that. It's not funny. It's not enough. I know, but I'm just saying. I'm funnier than that's all that matters. Well, see, you can't judge how funny you are. You got to leave that up to the audience. So now, Jerry Seinfeld, well-known American comedian, he's funny on TV. He's a funny comedian. He always put one of his skits at the club on the show on TV, and it was kind of funny, but it was very short. But when he goes to London, England, it ain't funny because the level of funny with a comedian, it all depends on who the audience is. We had a black guy that used to come to my club because I was a DJ. I was the sound man at a comedy club. We were comedy for 3 years. While I was there, it was about 3 years. And he said, this isn't my only gig. I work some all black clubs, and it's not, the material is similar, but it ain't the same. There's things I can't say to you guys. He's a black guy. It's like, okay, so why are you saying it to black people? Because something, they have a different sense of humor. Well, obviously, people have a different sense of humor, but you're not going to get to where you want to go in life if you stay the same. What's good for one set of people should be good for everybody. So not just for the Illuminati. It's like Bill Maher, Mr. Smartass, thinks he's smarter than everybody. He sets his audience up to applaud every dumb thing he says, and then he thinks he's smarter than everybody. Well, you can't just say I'm smarter than everybody. The person that does that is a fool. I'm smarter than everybody. I'm the smartest guy in the room. There's so many people that have done that. You're a fool when you do that. Now, we're not having moderators. So I'm not giving them out anymore. I've been contemplating not doing that for a long time. So just live with it. It doesn't matter. All hate. All hate. See, that's what Keo does. Ex-Keo. All hate. When he says all hate, he means love. He means brotherly love, I guess. Yeah. This is a scary clown. All clowns are scary. What makes anyone think clowns are there to make you laugh? They're there to make you scared. They had mascots. There was a grand opening for Jollibee's down the road here, right on the main street. And all the young women brought their little children. It's like when they met Burglar or whatever his name was. He had the burglar mask on. It's like, and the baby was afraid. It's like, don't worry, baby. He's just the mascot. It was like, no, he's here to scare the kids. No, he's not. They're not funny. They're scary. He's a burglar. The burglars are scary. The parents don't realize that. Hey, one joke at a time, right, guys? They gotta say what they know. So whatever you gave them is what they only know what you gave them. It's like you told me. So Darian said, "I'm a 70-year-old virgin." So now I know you're not an alpha male because you're a virgin. But large numbers of girls giving you sex, that doesn't make you an alpha male. That makes you a fool. Does Japan still have? No, they're not in nuclear meltdown. They've already apologized for all that stuff. They've gone full apology for the kamikaze and all that stuff. The closet is open and very small. If I was in my closet, if he was in my closet, he would get scrunched and have very much room to hide. Yeah, don't take him literally. He's just trying to be funny. They're trying to be funny, but it's hard. It's a harsh funny, so they think we're their best buds. Which tells me they're drinking. I'm glad I'm 32 and not 70. Well, with being 70, right, that means he's made it this far. You didn't make it this far, so you can put that check mark in the 70-year-old's box. So he's got that going for him. The other thing is, with age comes wisdom, usually, unless he's completely demented. I don't know. He's here, so he's not completely demented. I am hot and that is full. I gotta empty that bucket and don't go away, guys. We're over the 1,000 mark. We're way over. We're almost at 1,100. So thank you guys. 15 million people in the house. That says 17. So it's a little off because there's a delay. That's what I lost my mic. I lost the get down or I'll throw you down. It's the Siamese cat. Before I go to empty that, don't let me forget that. There's the Siamese cat. She is a troubadour today, climbing the mountain. Now you gotta get down because I'm on a live stream right now. Say hi. Say hi. She's being quiet. Okay, bye-bye. Let go. Let go. She's still learning how to let go when she sticks her claws out. She's young, so she still grabs everything. So what was it? I'm gonna dislike when you leave. I'll be right back. I gotta empty that reservoir. It's getting full. So I'll be right back. Don't go away, guys. I'm gonna do Rapper's Delight. All right, one more minute. All right. Time for another. So we're in the final segment, guys. We're on low bat, but I do have time for one more. I'm going to do Rapper's Delight. We're almost at 1,100 viewers. It's awesome, guys. 19 here right now, concurrently. Do I need help? Yeah. Don't get fresh. Norma won't like you. My wife will be jealous. She will not like you. Look if you're in danger. Yeah. So, oh, sun check. How do we do that? Wait. Oh, you gotta do a sound check, so let's go here. We clicked it already, why isn't it? All these apps loaded in. Now it's running an ad. What's it doing? Alright, I guess it's the same. Good. Good. Guys, I appreciate the thumbs up. If you're into hitting the thumbs up button right under the video, thank you. Or on the phone, I guess you gotta touch the dots to get that. So Joe Wynn, awesome, thanks for coming in. Where have you been? Alright. I'm gonna do I promised it, so I gotta do it. Yeah, I'm glad I got a donation too. Thank you so much for. Where are the? Can I show them? No, where am I? It's not happening. 1,100 views. It's awesome. It's already there. What's it saying now? Well, we're not giving up, Jackson. Let's stop doing that. So don't worry about it. We're all slaves to the wage. Oh, I didn't. I'm gonna do that right now. Rocker delight. We already did that song, so. Oh, it's on full volume. Hold on, we're gonna. Can't change the volume until I hit the video. Karaoke. No. We're gonna try this. So I haven't done this in like a year, so it's gonna be hard. At least a year. Where am I? Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. To the left, to the right, to the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first I gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the right, say jump up to the boogie, to the bang, bang, boogie. Let's rock, you don't stop. Rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Now, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Oh, Hank, come on, give him that song. Check it out on the CASA and OVA, the rest is fly. See, I go by the code of the doctor who makes these reasons, I'll tell you why. I screwed it up, I'm gonna start over. See, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. I got bodyguards, got two big cars that definitely ain't the way. I got a Lincoln, got the lenses on the sunroof, Cadillac. And so at school I take a dip in the pool, which is really on the wall. I got a color TV so I can see the Knicks playing basketball. Man, we talk about checkbooks, credit cards, more money than sucker could ever. What else give a sucker up from the record out of that, baby, and again. Everybody go, hotel, motel, what you gonna do today? Cause I bet if I go, gonna get some spank and drive off and get no J. Everybody go, hotel, motel, holiday inn. See if your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend, Master G, more mellow, it's on you. So what you gonna do while it's on and on and on and on? The beat goes up to the break of dawn. I said M-A-S, a T-E-I, a T with a double E. I said I go by the name of the man they call. You can call me the Master G. Well, my name's known all over the world about how to fix the ladies and the pretty girls. So go on and hit me as bad as possible. The good could be. Now feel the highs and you feel the lows. The beat starts getting into your toes. Start popping your ears and stomping your feet. And moving your body while you're sitting in your seat. And then start doing the freak. I said, right out of your seat. Then throw your hands high in the air. You rock it to the rhythm, you shake the ear. You rock it to the beat without a care. With the short MCs for the affair. Now I'm not as tall as the rest of the game, but I rap to the beat. Just the same. Got a little face and a pair of eyes. Can't do the last is hypnotized. Singing on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. Singing on and on and on and on. Like a hot body pop, the pop, give me the pop. And up there, stop. Come alive, y'all, and give me what you got. I guess by now you can take a hunch that I am the baby of the bunch. But that's okay, I still keep the stride, cause I'm here to get just a million life. Sing on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. Singing on and on and on and on. Rock, rock, y'all, throw it on the floor. I'm gonna freak you here, I'm gonna freak you there. I'm gonna make you out of this atmosphere. This is one of a kind, I'm gonna shock your mind. I'll put TNT in your behind. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, girls, get on the floor. Come alive, y'all, I'll give you what you got. Cause I'm on the team to make you roll. Just say 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me, Wonder Mike, what are you waiting for? Say the hip, hop, the hippie to the hippie, the hop, hop, hop. You don't stop rocking. The bang, bang, boogie. So jump up the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Skiddly bebop, a wee rock, Scooby Doo. Guess what, America? We love you. Cause y'all rock and roll. So much so you can rock till you're 101 years old. I don't mind the bag, I don't mean the boast. I'm like hot butter on the breakfast toast. Rock it up. Baby mama, to the boogie to the bang bang boogie to the beat beat. It's so unique. Come on, everybody, and dance to the beat. It went over to a friend so deep. The food just ain't no good. I mean, the macaroni soggy, the peas so much, and the chicken tastes like wood. So you try to play it off like you think you can by saying that you're full. And then your friend says, Mama, he's just being polite. He ain't finished all this bull. So you have to start pumping went to the store for quick relief from a bottle of KO that day. And then call your friend 2 weeks later to see how he has been. And he says, I am saying about the food, baby girl. And Bubba, we're still friends. With the hip hop, the hip to the hip, the hip hop, hop, you don't stop. All right. That's what you get, guys. Cool. I hate old mans. Well, Sarah Suber, why? Why? You know what? You probably know a younger man that takes Viagra, and I don't. So, men that are much younger than me are taking Viagra, and I'm not, because I don't need to. Well, choose grape drink Concord grape. That's a good one. That's good stuff. It's so hard. It's so hard to find natural fruit juice. Even at the big stores, they're selling so many punch drinks that, or whatever it is, it's not like 100% juice. And you really got to shop to find the right stuff. 1,133 views, so we're getting low bat. Not much time left, guys. So we're into hour number 4. We're past the 3-hour mark. Where are we? 3 hours and 1 minute? Yeah. Okay, so cool. It's very cool. Let's check the viewer activity. What do I do? No. So I hit 13,000 subscribers. I think it was yesterday. Right on the birthday. It's awesome. Playtime Wrestling. What's going on? I thought you stopped in a while ago, but you didn't go to chat. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for watching. So someone comes in to make one post. I hate old mans. That would be old man. Well, then see, that's a blanket statement. I don't get that. Young men don't hold the candle. Oh, I just lost 10% battery real quick. Young men don't. Not all young men know what they're talking about. For one thing, that's one thing that's certainly true. So most young women don't like young men because they're beta and they're looking for an alpha that's making 6 figures. That's not going to happen. I don't care who you are. You know, it's possible that you marry a doctor or something, or some lawyer. The lawyers that are making money are not 25 years old. They're not. Oh, you heard the rap playtime? Thanks. That's far from perfect, but you know, that's 3 men, so nobody does that whole rap. It doesn't work that way. So it's even harder when you get to the second rapper and the third rapper and then back to the first one. That's one person doing all that. That's very hard. So it's never going to be perfect. If you get those guys now, you know, they're like 70. No, they're probably maybe even 80. 70 or 80. They can't perform that anymore. I mean, maybe they could, but not. It wouldn't be perfect like that. I heard that was easy. That it sounds edited, and obviously there's 3 guys, so it's hard to. It's just hard to do that long thing because the full version is like 14 minutes. The short version's 6.5 minutes. So that was the short version there. We cut shorter. 520. That's not even the short version. Yeah, you heard of GoDaddy? I'm Rap Daddy. So playtime. I can't keep doing this. I still have that cold. It's still in there. I feel a lot better though. I felt good enough yesterday to go out and have sushi. Make them all visit. You know, it was cool. XRT. I love my puppy so much. He is the best doggy in the whole world. Everyone thinks they have the best dog in the world. So I won't even talk about my golden retriever. He's got a lot to learn. He needs to learn to wait and to sit and stuff like that. He will sit, but he won't wait. I have to hold him to make him wait. So that's where we are with him. He's a good boy though. Norma came right in the right out, and she said, "Bad boy, you got it to my bushes," and she like scolded him, and he shut up for for a while, just put his head down. I love hanging out with my cherry mic. Yeah, we're almost done though, guys. I'm on low bat because I used the charging plug for my lapel mic, so to bring me closer to the phone. That's one of the secrets of going live on your phone. You gotta have your lapel mic right there so people can. It brings your voice up close to the phone. When people don't have that and they say I can't hear you, they do this, and they put their mouth right there, and then I can hear them. It's like that's why you need the lapel mic. So anyway, what else have I got? I go 3 hours and then I'm shot. I'm all shot down. And I don't know. Still have the sniffles. 1165 views, and it's still up high. We have 20 million people in the house right now, guys. Thanks for coming in. I don't know what to say. You want me to do another song? I can't do a rap because this it's too fast, and that would be my third one in a row. It's not in me. Let me do something else. Those are cool rap songs, though, right? Where's my? It's not there. Where is it? I lost it. I lost my playlist. Where'd it go? How is that? Oh, no, it's gone. Why is it gone? It is gone. Let me try. I got another way. I thought I had a shortcut. Oh, there it is. It's right there. All right, here we go. All right, we'll do this one. Don't go away, guys. You're going to love this one. Thank you for the view. Thanks for coming in, guys. If you don't mind smashing that like button for the video, I would appreciate that. It's very easy. Very easy. All right. Yes. Yes, motherfucker, yes. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Said I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown. I'm observing the hypocrites as they would mingle with the good people we meet. Good friends we have, good friends we have lost along the way. Yeah, in this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say. Ain't no woman, no cry. Ain't no woman, no cry. I say, oh, little darling, don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. Said, I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown. Go ahead with the question. And then Georgie would make the firelights as it was like wood burning through the night. Yeah, and we would cook cornmeal porridge. I say which I'll share with you. Yeah, our feet is my only carriage. So I got to push on through. But while I'm gone, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Yeah, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. No woman, no cry. Ask the questions. No woman. Oh, my little sister. Sorry, guys, I have a cold. No woman, no cry. Life sucks, right? What they say. Ask your questions, Mr. Ostrich. Go versus no. So I have an acoustic. I have an electric guitar. I can play it live, but I'm gonna end the live stream with low back. Oh, my little sister. I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown. And then Georgie would make the firelights as it was like wood burning through the night. Yeah, then we would cook cornmeal porridge. I say of which I'll share with you. The feet is my only carriage, and so I've got to push on through. When I'm gone, no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Oh, my little darling, don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. Little darling, don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. Little sister, don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. I'm sorry, my voice came out in the middle of that. I'm still fighting this cold. 1,254 people came in today to watch this. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for the views. You're allowed to ask questions. I didn't see any questions, but I'm not sure what you were. Did anyone block you? I don't know. Hockey donkey. I didn't see a question, so all right. Chat rate zero. Chat rate zero. It's 13 million people in the house right now, but thank you guys. I gotta say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with Jay Mike. Norma was here earlier. She didn't make it back. She did come back to give me the food, but she had to run an errand, so that's why she didn't come back to talk. Scardy's here. Sammy's here. Thanks for coming in, Sam. I'm going to end it in a second. Single and beat, yeah. Yeah, but I didn't do the guitar today. I kind of took a month off from the guitar. But I am practicing a few riffs, but nothing much. So that's why. Nightbot is deleting your messages. I'm not sure why. Meal for potato. Oh, there it is. Okay, so Nightbot. Oh, you don't have a jacket. That's why. So I'll put your messages back. Thank you. Happy birthday. Sorry about Nightbot. Your cousin killing herself. Show her the love. Show her that she matters. Don't let a relative kill themselves. Show them that they matter. You can't give them. Don't give them anything except time. Give them your time and talk to them. Tell them that they're a big deal and that if they were missing, that other people would have something missing from their life, but you have to get them to understand that. So thank you guys. Thank you for understanding how to talk to somebody that's suicidal. Yep, you got to get them to understand that they matter and that people are listening to them. But you also have to stand for the truth too. You have to know the first truth. If you don't, nothing good comes out of that, guys. If you don't know the first truth, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That is true. Nothing good comes out of rejecting that truth, guys. If you reject that truth, you will notice that things don't go right in your life. No matter how much money even if you're a billionaire, things will go wrong in your life. If something is going wrong in your life and you're noticing that and you're not praying, you're struggling with the first truth. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That's the first truth, guys. Yeah, I'd say get out of New York for one thing. Find people to talk to. I know that's easier said than done, but um, we are down to 5%. We're going to run right out of power here, guys. So thank you for the views, guys. It's very awesome. Almost 1,300 views so far. Let's see where we are. We're gonna end it in a second. Karma. It's more than karma. God's not walking with you. That's the reason. We need God to walk with us, guys. If you don't understand that, then you don't know everything. You need to learn that first truth. That's what I'm talking about. The first truth is, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. You can laugh all you want, but ask yourself, why are things going wrong? You have a million things, playtime, you have a million things going wrong in your life. Ask yourself why. You can't fix that because you don't have the Holy Spirit. That's what I'm saying. So, sorry, Nightbot doesn't let you print with all caps, so that's why Nightbot is stopping the all caps. That's why you're getting Nightbot is blocking you. So, thank you guys for coming in and almost 1,300 views. Thank you so much, guys. And we gotta go. We're a little bit. We're down to like 2 or 3% here. What is it? It is 4% bad. That's gonna go right down because it just went. Once it goes down to 20, it goes right down. So thank you guys. 1,300 views, so much awesome. The view count will catch up in about 12 to 18 hours. That view count will get correct. So see you guys. I gotta go. That's time to go. We're out of battery power because the mic is plugged into the charger. See you guys.